I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, aged 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge. Day one at college. Can't quite believe it. Doing something I've always wanted to do. Training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime. I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old. At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom. Mummy's first day back at school. And gaining on-the-job experience on placements. Over. Go! I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
It's not fair. Life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache. It must be such a tough job for you. And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments. Quick brush of the hair. Got to look tidy, haven't I? I don't want to look a scruff when I get there, first day and all that.
Pint, please.
And a lemonade.
I played Sonia Fowler in EastEnders for over 30 years.
Sonia?
But whilst on set in the day...
Are you okay?
I'm fine. At night, I was like millions of others across the UK, an unpaid carer for my dad. Caring for someone you love and watching someone in pain is one of the hardest things in the world. In the next decade, studies suggest that up to 10 million of us will be caring for our loved ones. Love you! Wish me luck! Caring for Dad, right up until the end of his life, and losing Dad was one of the most painful things I've ever had to do. But the people I met have changed my life and are so inspirational. That's what spurred me on to do this. Today, I'm signing up for my course in health and social care. I've got a nervous laugh going on because I just find it a bit ridiculous that I'm going to go back to college. I haven't ever been in a college setting. I went from school into filming and never did any further education. It's nerve-wracking thinking about walking into a place where there's a lot of younger people, and I think this is going to just make me feel, it's going to make me feel 42. Here we are. It looks nice. First, I'm meeting the course director, Nina.
Hi, Natalie.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah?
You all right?
Yeah, I think so.
No worries. Do you want to come with me? We're going to go to the employers hall.
Okay. I'll be studying for a BTEC Level 3 certificate at North Hertfordshire College.
So there is 2 parts to the course that you'll be taking. There'll be an exam and then an internally assessed coursework module. Can I ask, why health and social care?
I've been around care practically all of my life. My mum cared for my nan. I had 2 nans that were quite elderly. I was in and out of hospital visiting them. Then I cared for my dad for a long time. And I just think that all the carers are so wonderful that I just wanted a little piece of that pie.
Yeah. So the course that we have here is really about trying to help learners develop the key empathy skills that they need to be successful in health and social care roles. Having care experience can be a superpower, but learning to support people in the most challenging times and finding the strength and courage to be professional when people are really struggling, I think that's what Natalie's going to find hard.
I know you're from EastEnders, so I'm a huge fan. I just wanted to...
I've been recognised for most of my life. I can't remember not being recognised as Sonia.
Literally, I love EastEnders.
Oh, amazing.
You're such a good actor, really.
Thank you so much, that's so kind. I think for anyone who's going to go and do something out of their comfort zone and learn a new skill, that's really difficult. Watch. It's all becoming super real. I feel like I've sort of put myself on the line because everybody's going to know if I pass or fail it, you know. So it does feel like added extra pressure. I've enrolled. This is mad. It's actually crazy. Currently in the UK, there is a shortage of carers, with over 200,000 vacant positions across the sector. The next time I come back will be to start the course. See you soon. But with only 75,000 students studying health and social care, there's a long way to go to fill that gap. I have always been extremely appreciative of the care sector. I've had nurses come in right at the end of Dad's life. They're just all angels. They're just fantastic. I was a daddy's girl, always have been. Lost my mum at 19, so then Dad and I were like glue, stuck together. He was a miserable old sod at times, but we got on like a house on fire. And I miss him every single day. And when he did get poorly, and I found Linda, who helped care for him, she made it possible for me to go to work. And Linda was there at the very end, you know, the end moments of Dad's life, and I couldn't have done it without her, because it is a very scary, scary thing to do. And she just was there to help me and my brothers through. You never ever forget those times, ever. I think right from the very beginning of choosing to do this course, you know, Linda's always been at the back of my mind. So what do you think about what I'm about to do?
You'll be fine.
Do you think I'm mad?
Yes, you are. No, you'll be fine. I know you will be.
I just thought of you immediately, because in my
Thank
eyes,
you.
you're the best carer I've ever met in my life.
Thank you.
No, you know, you are for what you've done for me. I did think, well, I wonder what Linda would think of me doing this. And I thought, I wonder what Dad would think of me doing this.
I think he'd be very proud of you. I really do.
I think he
He'd
would.
be looking down on you and saying, go on, girl.
Yeah, no, I think he would be proud. It's funny though, isn't it? I'm such a confident person.
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, it is a worry because
Yes.
it's so different to anything I've ever done.
Yeah.
It is very different, and I don't like getting things wrong.
You will be fine. It's like, I suppose in some ways, because you know your role in looking after this person, it is like a stage.
The carer role. I
The
suppose.
carer role comes in,
Yeah.
it's just automatic. It just
Yeah.
becomes natural. It will become natural. You've got to make sure that you take time for yourself, because your emotions just build up, and you do need to take time out as well.
Yeah.
I'm not very good. I can give you the advice.
Yeah, but you're rubbish at
I'm
it.
rubbish at it. It's really hard sometimes. After her dad passed away, I had to take a breather because they're all grieving, and you still have to put this professional face on, and you're hurting yourself inside. But she's got amazing support around her, and I'm at the other end of the phone if she needs me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go.
Where's the champagne?
I know. That's when I pass.
Oh, okay then.
Let me get there first. If I can walk into somebody's home that I've never met before and lessen their worry about whatever situation's going on, like Linda did for me, then my job will be done. Right, I really haven't got long, girls.
Have some grapes.
I don't know if we've got any grapes, darling.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You're right, as usual. There you go. Today, I'm heading back to college for day one of my BTEC. I need to go. It's 8:15. Mummy's first day back at school, back at college. What do you think about it?
I just think it's nice you've chosen to do it.
Yeah.
So it's a topic that you're learning about, but you're enjoying it. So I think it's good.
I'm a bit nervous about starting back with people of nearly your age. See you later.
Yeah.
Love you.
All right, love you
Have a
both.
good day.
All right, Daddy's upstairs, all right?
Is that alright? Does that feel loose?
No, it was quite nice and tight.
The course I'm doing, it's like a little box of celebrations of all different jobs within the health and social care sector. From occupational therapists to physiotherapists to community nurses to paramedics to social workers, the list goes on and on. Day one at college. can't quite believe it. I think my greatest fear about today is getting into the classroom and feeling really out of place and feeling like I don't belong here. That's my greatest fear. Hello. Hi. How are you all? Good. I've only got one head, haven't I? You're all really quiet. Nice to meet you. Amazing, thank you so much. Over my career, obviously, I have walked into new environments, new sets. Nice to see you all. Hello.
Nice to see you too.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Tilly.
Hi, Tilly. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, Enrique.
Enrique, pleasure. But this was so different because it is completely out of my comfort zone. These seats are small, aren't they?
Very small. Very small.
So I am 42. That must seem very old to you lot.
No, not really.
How old are you?
19 in June.
How old are the rest of you?
I'm 17.
I'm 17. I've just turned 17.
Oh, happy birthday. This course is an introduction to caring that covers every stage of life, from birth right through to end-of-life care. So we'll get to see all the careers we might like to follow. And Enrique, your experience?
I've done a level 2 childcare course already. I'm a basketball coach, so I haven't really experienced baby ones, but 3 to 16-year-olds.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah. My name's Enrique, I'm 19, and I've always wanted to be a paramedic. School was always a struggle for me due to me having ADHD, autism, dyslexia and OCD. I couldn't read my own handwriting. I couldn't write to save my own life. The 36.5 would be there, which is dead on. One day somebody suggested, what about doing something really quick-paced and healthcare related? So I was looking into it and I saw paramedic was always on the move. So I was like, that sounds like my job.
The reason I've come to this course is because I cared for my dad. So I'm very much interested in sort of palliative care. Introduction's over. First lesson, infant development.
So I want you, by the end of this session, to be able to know the difference between growth and development, because they are two quite distinct different things. And we're going to look at why do we need these centile charts.
Babies. I felt rather smug. I thought I've had a couple of those. I know what I'm doing. I have had 2 children, one in 2010 and one in 2016. The baby stage feels like an age away. It brought back a lot of memories for me. The health visitors coming in to make sure, you're hitting all the right milestones with the baby. 40.5.
Yeah,
bang on.
Bang on 40.
Right, time for weighing. All clothes off. So 2.53 kg.
Has anyone got any experience at all with feeding baby?
I've had 2 children.
Have you got experience with bottle feeding,
Both.
breastfeeding, both?
Yeah.
A little bit about your experience?
Breastfeeding was extremely difficult. Ended up going on to bottles, combination feeding for a while. I did everything to try and breastfeed solely.
Yeah.
But it just didn't work for me. But it did make me feel extremely low.
Yeah. Okay.
Breastfeeding did not come naturally to me. I tried with both children and I wouldn't say failed because I did the best I could, but at the time I felt like a failure.
Prepare a formula for a child at about 8 weeks.
But looking back now, it is a lovely thing to have experienced because I feel that if I was in a setting where I was talking to a new mum who was struggling with that, as long as your child is being fed and is cared for and loved, it's okay.
You had the water first, and then we had our formula, okay?
That lid on right?
I hope so.
Okay, so that brings our session to an end. So I hope you guys got a lot out of it. Okay, well done today, you did really well. You're welcome.
It's very light, to be honest.
Our second class of the day is about childhood diabetes.
There's a big misunderstanding because when people talk about diabetes in the media, they're generally talking about type 2 diabetes. You'll not see a type 2 in infants or toddlers. We're talking about type 1.
Just under 33,000 children and young people in the UK are living with type 1 diabetes, and around 3,000 more are diagnosed each year.
Has anybody got any experience of diabetes, themselves or families? Or?
Well, my mum has type 1 diabetes and she's paralysed from the neck down. So instead of the district nurses coming out and having to do it, I would give her insulin, change her Dexcom and check her blood sugars.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
My name's Tilly. I'm 17 years old and I think I would like to become a paediatric nurse. I've been classified as a young carer for as long as I can remember. When I was younger, my mum got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And from the deterioration, I've seen the amount of people that have come and helped my family and supported us. I know what it's like to see the side of care that not many people see, and I would like to give back to everyone else. You know, that little bottle can save someone's life. That's mental.
It is mad. This class will teach us how to monitor sugar levels and give insulin. On average, children need to be checked 4 to 6 times per day.
It looks cruel because you're having at least 4 injections a day, but in the long term it gives better outcomes. Bonus of that is you've got apps which work out the amount of insulin that you need. Otherwise it's quite sort of maths heavy.
Time for Teddy Bear Rufus to help with the practical lesson.
You've got your pen. To give the insulin, support the area where you want to go and straighten at 90 degrees. Push the plunger down and count to 10.
I thought, oh, here we go, it's going to be a needle. The idea of large needles, blood tests, stuff like that is something I'm not good at, and that is a bit of a worry. I'm really confused. Am I twisting that on there?
Just in, yeah.
Yes. It's quite amazing how much knowledge Tilly has because of her mum being poorly. We're keeping that bit, aren't we?
Yep, so you keep that little needle off and then you keep this little bit safe.
And then I'm driving it up, turn it up.
There, I've got my insulin coming out.
What a brave young woman. I just think it takes someone extremely special to not want to run away from care when you've been surrounded with it your whole life. And she just wants to run straight into it head first and just keep on going with it. It's mind-blowing. It is a lot for people.
Yeah. He's gonna have some.
Yeah. And a lot for you, living with it.
I have brought glucose meters for you to have a go at testing your own sugar levels.
Gonna be brave.
Come on, let's be brave.
Twist it and it'll come out.
Mine's not coming out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give it.
How's that?
Perfect.
Ready?
Yeah.
And then push that bit on the side.
Oh, that was not bad.
Not bad at all.
Was it?
No. Sharp scratch, as they say.
Oh, that's cool.
I am proud of myself, though.
You did it.
I am proud because I'm not very good with blood and needles, and it's really good to be able to do these things.
And this is their reality, what they have to go through every day.
Yeah. I found this class quite overwhelming. I had no idea of how scary diabetes could be. It can be life-threatening. I couldn't help but think about parents, guardians and carers looking after children with this disease and what they have to go through. And I think it's quite amazing that there are over 30,000 families that have to deal with this.
Can we keep Rufus?
You can keep Rufus.
Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Really
Quite
enjoyed that.
Thank you. And thank you for our teddy bears.
Thank you very much.
Quite all right.
I really enjoyed that.
It was good, wasn't it?
So good. Did you really like it? I did
But
enjoy
it's,
that.
you have, you know, you knew so much about that because of your mum.
Yeah.
First lessons done. A really, really nice start to the course. I think no one's phased in the class that I'm older, which was one of my worries. So I'm relieved it's over, and I do feel quite tired. Empathy is a word that keeps coming up in my head. Each class I do, you're learning about how would someone feel. It's putting yourself in someone's shoes who has got this illness. I think empathy is one of the most important things that you need. There's a fantastic project that's going on in Northern Ireland. It gives children the chance to mix with elderly people that maybe they wouldn't have a chance to do. And they're that age that I was when I was in hospitals and mixing with older people. And I think that's where I got my empathy. So it just sounds like a fantastic thing to do.
Hi, Pauline. Are you all right?
Belfast teacher Leah Smith is on a mission.
Boys and girls are here. Come on in and say your hellos.
Her pupils visit a local care home to connect with the residents so they can see how to help and care for the older generation.
Philip, how are you? These boys, they're going to do some games and some jigsaws and stuff if you would be interested. Ronnie, do you know how to play X-Y-O's? So Ronnie, you're going to be O and Ryan is going to be X. Thank you so much, Pet, you're so good. So for here, Noah and Sam, they get on really well together. They have a lovely relationship. These girls love Isabel. You know, we teach maths, we teach literacy, we teach all of those things, but these real life experiences are what really impacts the kids in the long term. A lot of them were a little bit nervous at the start. Now you can see that they just get stuck in, so it's really increased their confidence, empathy, understanding. Just developing them as a whole person.
I love it just seeing all the smiles on everyone's faces, and they just make our day and we make their day. I think actually this one, I think it's here.
The kids said that they felt really special because the older people take time to listen to them. Us as adults, we're always so busy. Sometimes kids are trying to talk to us, we're going yes, yes, but when they come here, everybody takes time to talk to them. Yeah, you come away buzzing every time. It's just lovely, and you see such a different side to the children, and you're just so proud of them and the love and the care that they show. Okay guys, let's go. Thank you. Bye, thanks.
I would love there to be somewhere for Joni to go, like that project. What a special, special thing. Got a very funny feeling this morning because last week was filled with nerves because it was first day at the college, first day of everything, but today, you know, it's my first placement. I'm going into hospital and that feels special but very, very scary. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I want to get things right. So yeah, I just hope it goes really well. And I better go and get ready. On this level 3 BTEC, it isn't mandatory to go out and do placements, but you're really encouraged to get out in the working place, to see people. You learn so much more than just sitting in the classroom. Phoebe! Hiya. Hello. I've come to the Princess Alexandra Hospital, where I'll be shadowing Nurse Phoebe in the Children's Diabetes Unit.
Have you been on any other placements yet?
No, not yet. This is the first one. Diabetes can develop from any age, birth through to adulthood, and across the world it's rising in children. In the UK alone, there are hundreds of specialist diabetes nurses, like Phoebe, supporting these families. It's it's a real kind of specialised part of care. What was the reason for choosing paediatric diabetes?
As a young child, my mum was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
And I helped to look after her and was a young carer from about the age of 11. And that was kind of a big driver for me to actually get into nursing. And then I started my training in the Christmas of my first year. My sister was diagnosed with diabetes.
Okay.
So she was 10 years old at the time, and she has struggled like lots of teenagers do to come to terms with the realisation that they've got diabetes and how that fits into life for her. And so I'm really driven to try and help improve and put time into the care of those young people and get it right from the beginning.
I bet your sister's very proud of you.
I hope so.
Talking to my student friends and their situations to now meeting people on placements, I reckon it's going to be a real running theme that people that I meet are going to have been surrounded by the care sector a lot of their lives. And there's a motivation for wanting to help because they've been through it. Phoebe's Diabetes Clinic offers support and guidance to families, enabling them to care for their child at home. Today's patient is 3-year-old Jackson and his mum Carly.
Hello. Hi. Hey, Jackson.
Jackson was diagnosed just 4 months ago and has recently been fitted with a small pump to help regulate the amount of insulin being delivered to his body.
What should we bring? What about this guy?
Phoebe's job today is to check how well it's working.
And we need to weigh you and see how tall you've got.
Bet you've got really tall.
And Natalie's going to help me do that because she's been learning.
My job on placement was to support Phoebe as much as I could so she could be really invested in the family and I could just do the bits and pieces for her and learn on the job.
That's it. Do it gently.
Jackson,
Can you look nice straight?
Can I do it?
105.
Perfect.
Wow.
I would love to be more involved, but I don't know enough to get more involved yet. But hopefully I can get my teeth into more as we go on.
How did it all happen for you then?
He was just guzzling water. Like, I mean, it literally couldn't quench his thirst.
Right.
So I thought, I'll take him to the doctors, maybe he's got a water infection or something. And they sent it straight to A&E. And he was diagnosed within about 20 minutes.
Jackson's mum had a really scary time of it. It really hit home to me how serious type 1 diabetes is. And my heart broke for her a little bit. She's been forced to become this carer and a diabetes expert overnight. And I just think people are wonderful.
Oh, I'm a bit scared today. This is my first time at the hospital. So we can be a little bit scared together if you like.
With no cure for type 1 diabetes, insulin pumps provide a life-saving option for families with young children.
How's your new pump going, Jackson?
Good.
New technology takes away the frequent injections, but the cannula and connecting tubes do need to be changed every few days.
How's he dealing with the changes at the moment?
It's getting better.
It's quite a big thing to go through the insertion every 3 days for the pump and every 10 days for his continuous glucose monitor. And he really struggled at the beginning, didn't he?
Yeah. It was horrible, but so far it's game changer because the pump's doing majority of the work for us. I can't even imagine what it was like before this technology. It's life-saving, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Jackson, I'm just going to show Natalie and Mummy your numbers.
Phoebe radiated kindness, calmness, great with the children, which obviously is something you really need to be.
So I think we need to look at increasing the amount of insulin that we're giving with that dinner.
Okay.
She was just great, really lovely to watch, and I learnt a lot from her.
It's looking really good.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, looking really good. Well done, guys. Right, thank you so much. No worries.
Through this course, I'm going to see a lot of difficult things, and I think it's just life. It's what happens. So you can't let it affect you too emotionally, but it really, it really does take you back what people go through. It's only the first bit. I know how much I hate blood tests, and I know I'm going to be seeing little children have them today.
It will be over so quick, Ray. Yeah, it's drawn back.
We had a message which was just Abby saying Ariana's got cancer. And it was very hard. Very hard. Wondering if care work is for you? The Open University unlocks how everyday life experiences could open the door to a fulfilling role. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to discover more. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, age 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge.
Day one at college. Can't quite believe it.
Doing something I've always wanted to do, training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime.
I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old.
At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom.
Mummy's first day back at school.
And gaining on-the-job experience on placements.
Over. Go, go, go.
I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But
It's not fair.
life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache.
It must be such a tough job for you.
And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments. Right, lanyard. Check. I honestly must have checked through my bag to make sure I've got everything about 100 times. Today is the start of my second week at college, studying for a BTEC in health and social care. Oh, I heard you. You all right?
Yeah, good.
Good. I'm rushing out the door. Week 2.
All
Gotta
right.
go.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, darling.
All right, see you later.
See you later. Have a good day.
See ya.
Bye. Last week was really hard. Starting a new challenge, not knowing how people were going to perceive me, remembering people's names, new teachers, new place, new environment. There was a lot to take in. But I'm really looking forward to getting back into the classroom with the students. I think we all got on in week 1, so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in. The course is an introduction to caring, and each week we'll focus on a different stage of life.
Did you have a good evening? Did you feel rested?
Yeah.
Starting at birth and finishing with end-of-life care.
Morning everyone. So today we're going to start looking at some childhood illnesses. This obviously follows on from looking at babies and growth and development.
Today's class will be looking at childhood diseases and how to prevent them spreading. I mean, childhood illnesses, we've all been there. There was a really, really scary time where Eliza couldn't control her temperature and it just rocketed to about 40.5, 41. And she did have to get rushed to hospital because there was just nothing I could do. And that is very, very scary. Anything that helps to stop children's illnesses, I'm all for that. Young children can have up to 12 viral infections a year. This is due to their immune system still developing and because germs spread easily through nurseries and schools. Whilst most illnesses are not serious, some still require hospital care.
Just going to turn the lights off. So we're going to have a little bit of glittery hand gel. This is taking the place of germs. We're going to use the torches and see how well you have washed your hands.
It's estimated that over 80% of infectious diseases can be spread on our hands, so correct hand washing is vital for healthcare workers. Sounds like a simple task.
Oh,
I scrubbed them though.
You did.
I thought I washed my hands really well.
I thought being one of the eldest in the class I would have been tip-top, but no, I failed miserably.
Oh no, Elliot. Oh no, Elliot.
It's in the little creases.
I'm Elliot, I'm 17 years old. I'm studying health and social care because, I don't know, I just feel like I like to look after people. I remember in primary school, I would get the role of looking after the receptions and just helping them about and stuff. Having that caring role just felt right for me. And I do like the idea of being a nurse.
Okay, so what illnesses can be prevented by vaccinations?
When I joined the course, I didn't really know if I would get on with people very well.
Measles.
That was something I was worried about. So for us to have such a strong connection so quickly means a lot.
Rubella.
What's the ones you get when you go to another country?
I genuinely cannot remember. I really can't remember what I had.
Time for me and the other students to learn more about the diseases under the microscope.
If I just give you all a slide each, and have a look at some different illnesses. So this is tuberculosis.
I reckon the last time I was in a lab was probably about 1997 or 8 at secondary school.
Oh, that is good. It almost looks like a painting.
There is something just exciting about using a microscope. I don't know what it is, but it just makes you feel clever.
It's quite clear. Have a go.
It was a really, really fun, interesting session. And knowing that my second placement's coming up with the children's community nurse, you know, it's fascinating. And I'm realising how many different roles there are. You know, before starting this, I'd go, oh, OK, paramedic, nurse, doctor. But really finding out about those niche jobs, you know, community nurses, you have social workers, healthcare visitors, school nurses, diabetes nurses, and I'm sure there's so many more. I've come to meet the children's community nursing team in Watford. So the first placement is under my belt, on to the second. I'll be shadowing community nurse Charlotte.
One of us will go and get the patient and then we'll go through to next door.
Feel more confident and looking forward to meeting new people, but I have been told it's blood tests, which is my worst nightmare.
So we would put the tourniquet on, find the vein, wipe
it.
We use such tiny little needles. And then tourniquet off, needle out, plaster on.
I know how much I hate blood tests, and I know I'm going to be seeing little children have them today, and I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with that because it is very upsetting.
All right, yeah, ready to go?
So I'm just going to have to see how I get on.
Shall I race you? Shall we race?
Oh, no,
Who's
going to win?
Who's going to win?
I'm quicker.
Ready, go! Go, 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 go!
4-year-old Rayan was born prematurely and has chronic lung disease. He's here for a routine blood test.
Oh, you beat me!
When I saw little Rain running down the corridor, this tiny little dot, I just looked at this poor little darling boy and thought, oh no, got to have a blood test.
I'm going to go and wash my hands, and I bet you can't be on the chair with your sleeve up. On the chair. He might be a fast runner, but he's not going to be ready.
When the children have hurt themselves in the past, I can put on a very good, brave face and saying it'll be all right and you're really brave.
He's ready.
He beat me again.
I think that is something, hopefully, I can take forward with the blood test today.
He beat me again.
I don't want to do the shark.
Once you do this, I'm going to race you. And we're going to have a sticker after as well. I think I would have this bus with the flowers on it.
That is pretty cool.
I like that one.
I'm going to have a dump truck.
The dump truck.
Promise. Shall we use the cold spray? Can I go on Charlotte first? Do Charlotte.
Oh, I want that.
Oh, so cool. Shall we do some spray? Ready? Ready?
No way.
It's so freezing. It will be over so quick, Ray. I'm so quick. You're okay.
Darling, if you look up here with me, and then we can think about our race.
I hate needles. I hate blood tests. I was watching a little boy being absolutely petrified.
They're not nice. It's all right, darling. It's all right.
To see him so scared really hit a chord with me.
Hello. It's all right, my darling. You're nearly there, sweetheart, and we're going to go and have a race.
It's okay. You're okay.
You're all right, darling.
You're okay.
Butterfly in
That
your
is
arm.
so,
I want a
so
butterfly in my arm.
brilliant.
Such a
Won't be long now.
Wow, wow.
Done, done, done.
Oh, done. Well
Very,
done.
very
Shall
brave.
we another day?
Charlotte was brilliant. The whole team were great.
Let's have another race.
Okay, ready?
Another race.
Come on in. Yeah.
Oh, you got a head start. That's not fair.
I can imagine it being very, very tough for them. You know, child after child after child being upset and scared, which is a hard thing to do, I think.
Wait for Mummy.
I may have conquered one fear today, but I'm about to face another. Placements are a chance for students to learn on the job, and the team are keen to teach me how to do a blood test myself.
We would normally get the students to do a blood test.
Jessie, that's what
I hate having my bloods done. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a reason, genuinely, that I thought I might have another baby. How bad is that? Bloods and cannulas. Can't bear it.
Maybe we should...
You can do Charlotte's blood. Or Alicia, she's got really good veins.
This could be a disaster, really. I'm thinking, am I really going to have to do this?
So if we pop the tourniquet round first.
Here-ish?
Yeah.
That feel too tight?
That's good. Yeah. And then just have a feel.
Fine.
Very hydrated. And then we just give it a wipe.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay.
And then take the top off and then just go in, and then you'll see it draw back here.
Fine.
And then once it's drawn back, we can take it out. We won't.
Okay, so that's, I'm just remembering. So like that?
Yeah, and then it doesn't even need to go that far in.
Here-ish?
Yeah. And then just push it. And...
Well, I need to take this off now.
Yeah.
Scared. I'm scared. I am scared. You're very good. There?
Yeah. And then just push it. And then...
That's it?
Yeah, it's drawn back. So then we're done.
Yeah!
There we go.
It's so exciting.
It's amazing.
I can get rid of that.
I did it. I can't believe it. I never, ever, ever thought today I would be confident enough with a small needle to be able to draw blood from somebody. It's a massive thing for me. But it was a very big vein.
It was very big.
Everyone has.
Very exciting. To say that I've been able to take someone's blood today, I'm well pleased. I really didn't think on a placement this early on I'd be so hands-on with somebody. If I'm doing that now, what will I be doing towards the end? It's amazing, really. I feel very proud. I've really loved being with you today.
Thank you very much for
really
coming.
have, honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. As well as working in clinics, community nurses also provide a vital service visiting and caring for chronically ill children in their homes. For my next placement, I will be working with Charlotte again, but this time on one of her visits. You know, I've been so lucky because my kids, touch wood, are very healthy children, and I've been fortunate enough to continue my life and carry on working and, socialising and doing the things I love to do as well as being a mum for them. Some people don't have that opportunity and their world completely changes and they can't work or they can't enjoy things that they used to do. Their whole life becomes their child's illness. Before going on the home visit, I want to get some advice from my friend. It's lovely today.
It's so nice.
Who has first-hand experience of community care. Abby is a dear friend of mine. She's a school mum friend for the last 5 years. And my Joni and her Ariana just clicked and we couldn't pull them apart from each other. And then one morning, Abby messages me saying, Ariana seems to be in a bit of pain, not sure what it is. Ariana's pain worsened over time. I had a voice note of Abby talking to me about how Ariana felt and I could hear Ariana screaming in pain. So she, went up to the hospital, got a scan, and then her life changed forever. We had a message which was just Abby saying Ariana's got cancer. And it was very hard. Very hard. Because you just don't expect that when you have a child of that age. And it's their best friend and your friend. It was just horrific. Yeah, horrific. It's your worst nightmare. Yeah, it's been a really, really tough 5 years. But yeah, it's getting there, and Ariana's amazing. And she's healthy, and she's having clear scans. When you watch a friend go through what they have, it really does change your perspective on everything. You just don't realise how lucky you are to have a healthy child. So when I heard about the children's community nursing, I know that Abby had a team that helped her and her family through the darkest of times. And when Ariana was receiving her medication or lots of bloods were being taken. So to talk to Abby about it and her give me a little insight into how they helped her, that would be brilliant. So what do you think about me taking on this health and social care course? Do you think I'm mad?
A little bit, but you're always mad. But I think it's genuinely, I think it's brilliant.
Because you had a lot of community nurses, didn't you?
Yeah, weekly, sometimes even consecutive days during a week. So when Ariana was initially diagnosed, naturally we was at Great Ormond Street, and then they put us in touch with the community team, and they were so helpful. Going home, obviously, was like a massive shock because we have to look after Ariana from home.
Yeah, of course.
But the community team contacted me the next day. They even they visited the school and had a talk with all the students about Ariana losing her hair. They really were like family, because it was always the same 3 or 4 ladies that came. We kept Ariana calm, and it was all just a familiar face. That I cannot rave enough about our community nurses, how important that job is. They were really vital to everything that we went through. They were amazing.
I am feeling very excited about going out with the community nurses. What do I need to... Just give me some tips on how to be.
One key thing is what you do naturally anyway, is building rapport and having that rapport with us as well. So, when Ariana wasn't in the room, they would ask how our kind of mental health is, but also having that little bit of knowledge, understand to a degree their diagnosis and what it is that they're going through.
Do your homework. I just hope that there's time to do that in that setting. I can imagine they have so many people to see. Yeah. I think it's going to be quite an eye-opener. Well, thank you for your advice as always.
No worries.
And
hopefully I helped.
You always help me. Abby has given me really good advice. And I think the things I'm going to take away are to be kind, to keep calm, but to really do my homework.
Thank you.
On who I'm going to care for. And I hope I make her proud. Having cancer at any age is absolutely awful, but childhood cancer comes with its own problems and just additional needs. And around the UK, there are so many projects that help children with cancer and families out there. And one of the projects that I want to highlight is in Northern Ireland, and there is a lady doing such a great job, and I want to shine a light on her. There are around 1,900 new cancer cases among children in the UK every year.
Hello. Okay, Mr. Ford, how are you? How are you? Molly's mum, come and take a seat.
In Northern Ireland, 9-year-old Molly was just 2 when she was diagnosed with cancer, and her primary school have played a special part in her recovery journey.
Molly started primary school when she was still receiving chemotherapy, but it became very apparent very early on that she was struggling to communicate, and she was diagnosed with selective mutism. Molly, because she couldn't talk, it was very difficult to make friends. And it was when Molly said to me that she couldn't use the school toilets because she was scared that if she got locked into the toilet, she couldn't shout for help. Yeah. And I think I realised then that we did have a problem.
Oh, Molly, look! He's so excited to see you.
To help overcome her selective mutism, Molly started having visits from Sharon, one of the 3 million people volunteering in health and social care across the UK. She adopted abandoned Henry from a Shanghai rescue centre.
He had a broken back, he had open wounds, and when he was well enough, he flew to Northern Ireland.
Hello, everybody.
We started to visit a few schools. When they see Henry running in his wheelchair, it's uplifting. And when they hear of Henry's story, there's always some wee aspect of Henry's life that maybe makes them feel, oh my goodness, I'm not so different after all.
Oh, Molly, he is glad to see you.
It was very hard to begin with. Molly wouldn't make eye contact. Obviously, she didn't speak.
Henry,
He's being so... Imagine sticking your butt in the air like that, Henry. Really rude behaviour. So Molly and Henry shared a very special bond, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you'd both been through a lot together.
Yeah.
And did you feel a bit sad for Henry sometimes?
Kind of, because he has to run around the fields. He could like feel trapped sometimes.
And as the weeks went on with Henry, I could just see physically in Molly how she was starting to relax, and she was just growing in confidence.
How precious is that?
Sharon has allowed Molly now to develop and to be able to talk and to be able to socialise and have friends and do things that I never imagined Molly could do.
She's chatting away now, and from what we hear, Molly didn't really shut her mouth during the wee session.
Just a wee Speedy Gonzales.
I always want her to have the same opportunities that she would have had pre-cancer. I don't want cancer to define her.
Sharon and Henry Wheewheels are unsung heroes, like millions of other people who go out of their way to care for others. You know, when I look back to Ariana's illness and Abby and the family, that would have helped them so much. And it's just amazing to see all of these projects and how much they help families and children with cancer. Back in Watford on this week's placement, I'm out on the road with children's community nurse Charlotte, who's doing some home visits.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. How are you feeling?
All right, a bit nervous.
Yeah. Do you like feel more nervous about that it's home visits?
I think going into people's homes is different to a location setting, be it a hospital or a clinic. I feel like that's, you know, not only an honour, but you want people to feel comfortable with you.
Yeah.
In the UK, there are thousands of children's community nurses like Charlotte whose work helps keep children with complex illnesses at home with their families and out of hospital. An approach which not only benefits them, but frees up desperately needed hospital beds.
When I was doing my training, I knew I wanted to go straight into communities. I just love, especially with children, when you go to their home, you just see them, like you say, just completely relaxed because they're in their safe place.
How do you find it if a situation is very serious, life-threatening, and you get to know a family? How does that affect you? How do you not get close to people?
You don't go into nursing if you don't care.
Yeah.
So you're always going to get close to people. The way that I can deal with it the best is by making sure that I know that when I walk away from there, that there's nothing more that I could have done for the family and the patient.
So where are we off to?
So we're going to see Iris, and she is 6, and she's got leukemia.
Okay.
She's about a year and a half into her treatment.
Right.
So she's in what we call the maintenance stage. So we just see once a week for bloods.
Okay.
And she will probably be going to school straight after our visit.
Right.
She's got a twin. Marcy may or may not be there.
Charlotte, obviously I'm just shadowing you today.
Yeah.
But I really want to help you. So what can I do to help?
Well, it's always good to have a bit of distraction.
So nice chat with
just chatting with Iris and
Iris.
Yeah.
Let me get that right, for goodness sake.
And then if Marcy's there.
So Marcy could do with a little chat as well. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing how they deal with Charlotte turning up, because obviously she'll have a relationship with them. Right then.
Ready?
But rather than that scary room at the clinic, is it now scary people coming into their space? And I'm, you know, a bit nervous about that.
Can you take some? Give you them? Is that all right?
But hopefully I can use what I've learnt from Abby.
Hi!
Hello.
How are you?
Lovely to meet
Nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you. Abby's words were really ringing in my ears. I really took time to introduce myself. Lovely to meet you. Thank you for having me. Natalie.
know you, Natalie.
Yeah, how are you? So I wanted Mum and Dad to feel comfortable with me being there. Hi, Iris. Hi, Marcy, aren't you? And I really wanted to play with Marcy. Wow. So what do you have to do with it? You tell me.
Are you still doing your TikTok dances?
Yeah.
Liv was saying that you was teaching her last week.
I could see straight away how relaxed the family were with Charlotte. It was just like a friend popping over. And I suppose that's the goal for those community nurses, to feel like a friend, to get on with the tough stuff.
Iris has a port. What side is your port, Iris?
This one.
This side. The good thing about the port is when it's not accessed, you can just keep going, don't you? And just pretend like it's not there. So we'll take the numbing cream off and then we'll access her port and we'll just take some bloods.
Iris's port is a device placed under her skin, giving easy access to her bloodstream for both blood samples and chemotherapy. I am familiar with that, purely down to seeing Ariana with her port. Drawing from that, I know that it's uncomfortable, painful. So while Charlotte was getting on, I wanted to distract her and try and, have a chat with her and make it go as quick as possible for her. What's your favourite colour?
I think you like the blue one.
Pink.
No. Oh, it's okay.
You sure?
It's okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Done.
Oh.
There we go.
There you go. Well done.
Worked?
You okay? Yeah.
Has pink always been your favourite colour?
It worked perfect today, didn't it? It was very well behaved port.
Very nice.
That was so good, wasn't it? It's so great. I don't know how, as a children's community nurse, you don't get emotionally attached to these kids.
You okay?
Can I find something?
You did so well.
Oh, look. Something I've learnt, knowing how Abby felt with Ariana, is how much a child's illness affects everybody in their life. So going in to see the twins today, I just wanted to have that moment with their mum to say, how are you?
She's so brave and she is. Really she's amazing.
Beautiful girl she has. I do. I really do.
Thanks. She's braver than I.
But you've got to look after yourself as well. Yeah. The community nurses are so good with all the family.
Yes.
They include Marcy, and that's
well,
important.
And everything.
Yeah.
It can be very difficult, especially for so small children. Yeah, I mean, we had an amazing help from them.
Are you going back to school now, Iris?
Yeah.
I think it's lunchtime now, so that's a good time to
Perfect. You'll go back for your playtime and lunchtime.
There we go.
So the end of week 2, I've absolutely loved it. It has been emotional and upsetting at times because you're dealing with children, but I really feel like I've learnt loads. The children's community nurses do an absolutely stellar job.
We will see you soon.
Thank you very much.
See you later. Bye.
I've always had my eye on caring for older people. I never knew that I would find children's nursing as special as... You take care. See you. Really nice to meet you. Pleasure. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye. But watching them in action, making kids happy as possible in terrible situations, and the thought they give those families and the empathy they show, it really makes me realise that is a very, very special job.
The longer we hold on to our emotions, the more of a toll it takes on our bodies.
I remember in a paper, I was 12, 13. Terrible. And a grown man called me a beached whale. That's really bad.
Neurodiversity is part of our community, families, it's part of the world we live in. It's really common.
Do you mind if I couch here?
Yeah.
It was the first place everybody understood. And they made me a cup of tea and I cried and they said, this is completely normal. Everybody cries. Everybody cries.
Step into the shoes of a carer in the Open University's interactive care home. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to explore how you could make a difference. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, age 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge. Day 1 at college. Can't quite believe it. Doing something I've always wanted to do. Training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime.
I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old.
At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom.
Mummy's first day back at school.
And gaining on-the-job experience on placements.
Over. Go, go, go.
I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache.
It must be such a tough job for you.
And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments. The first few weeks of college, I've sort of put the homework to one side. But there's a lot to do. I think because I haven't learnt for such a long time, I don't know if I'm doing it right. But now I feel I am putting it off. And I think the reason I'm doing that is because I am scared of failure. But I just need to put my big girl pants on and get on with it. Eliza?
Yeah?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What I've realised is that I haven't always got my laptop out.
Yeah.
And I always use my phone for everything. You sit here. I need you to put the team on my phone.
Oh, fine.
I have given Eliza a hard time in the past about homework, but oh, how the tables have turned. Now I'm like, Eliza, can you help me?
So this is your assignment?
Yes, I know that.
So when your teacher puts a new assignment on, it pops up here.
She's been revelling in the fact that I have homework to do, that I've been putting off. This is what I mean. It's really made me think about how I treat Eliza at home, and it has changed family life, which I never thought it would. But the way I respect Eliza...
You can make folders.
Doing it myself has really made me realise how hard she works, and sometimes you shouldn't give them too much of a hard time. And I think before doing this college course, I did give her a hard time. Today the course is looking at the brain, starting with the teenage years, the exact stage of all my classmates.
So we are going to be looking at teenage mental health today. Have a go at writing a definition for mental health.
According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 10 to 19-year-olds experiences a mental health condition.
I would say it's the emotional well-being of the mind.
Anxiety is the most commonly reported issue among teenagers and older children.
So we said mental health is something that everyone has.
Okay, lovely. Sometimes there is a misconception that mental health is poor mental health and mental health conditions, which isn't the case. It's difficult to say what causes mental health problems, but we can think about different factors that influence our mental health.
Panic with financial issues.
Panic about financial issues. We do know from research people who are struggling with their financial situations are much more likely to have poor mental health. Layla?
Social media.
Yeah, definitely.
People live their life through pictures now, don't they?
Yeah.
What impact do you think that has, though?
Not a good one. You know, I'm a teenager myself and I've seen firsthand how social media and online has a massive, massive impact.
Have you ever had a really crappy day and taken a picture and put it on social media? Probably not, but we've all had a great day and we thought, oh, I'm going to show the world that. So what is the difficulty of us doing that, particularly on young people?
Sets expectations. Like your life needs to be perfect and you can't have any issues.
Yeah, because we're only seeing a fraction of their lives and the impact of that can be really detrimental. Olivia? Bullying, yeah. There is evidence that people who experience bullying are much more likely to experience mental health difficulties.
Cyberbullying is scary. During lockdown, I had a social media page where I would post videos of myself and just about celebrities and stuff, what was going on in the world. And I loved doing it. Lots of people started to share their opinions about what I was making, even to the point that I had a hate page made about me, for me to eventually find out that it was actually someone at school. But they decided to hide behind a screen and continuously make accounts to tell me they didn't like me or they didn't like my content. You don't know how many people out there genuinely believe what this person's saying. It has definitely had an effect on me where I don't create as much creative videos anymore, and it took away that hobby of mine.
Being a mum of a girl only a couple of years younger than you, I think it is harder for you because, for instance, in my generation, I know what it was like to not have that. It was introduced at a much older age, so my brain was fully developed. I don't know what that must feel like for you.
So that's a really good point that Natalie's picked up on, is our brain development. So at what age does our brain fully develop? Science is going to be different for different people, but the age the majority of you are today, your brains are not fully developed. And yet you have to see information that isn't always true and make your own decisions and life choices based on that information.
As well as understanding mental health, as carers we must be able to recognise when people might be struggling.
What would indicate that somebody is struggling with their mental health?
Poor hygiene.
Yep.
Personality change. Mood changes. Weight gain, weight loss.
Could one be like marks or
Yeah.
bruises?
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of people who are using self-harm as a way of coping with the difficulties that they're experiencing has increased, particularly with younger people. So definitely as a practitioner, you're going to be looking out for indications of that. And our responsibilities at this stage of our career are to report it to a specialist who can get them the right support. So one last activity that I'm going to ask you to stand up and move for.
It's also vital that carers prioritise their own well-being. In 2024, a survey of more than 1,000 NHS workers found that over 75% had experienced a mental health condition.
Is the cup of water heavy?
Not really.
No. This cup of water is representing our emotional well-being. And to start with, it doesn't feel that bad. But looking after people can be really difficult and take a toll on our emotional well-being. How does it feel now, Olivia?
Oh no, it's quite heavy.
Now it's quite heavy. Imagine if you were holding this cup out in front of you for a week. Imagine if you were holding it for a month. The longer we hold on to our stress, the longer we hold on to our emotions, the heavier it feels and the more of a toll it takes on our bodies.
I just thought that was a fantastic analogy. You can have all these problems and it may just seem like a little tiny bit a day, but if you don't share and you don't offload, that becomes really, really heavy and you just won't be able to deal with it anymore.
These are just some things to get you to think about these things a bit more. Okay?
Thank you.
It really makes me think about the carers and how they look after themselves. I think we all think self-care is a treat when it's a necessity. And this course is really helping me think I'm going to have half an hour. Self-care is very, very important. It's been a really, really eye-opening day because I'm sat talking about teenagers and I have one at home. So Eliza's been in my head constantly and I already really worry about her, but it does bring it all to the forefront. I had a lovely day today at the college.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really interesting. It was all about teenage mental health.
Oh, that's really good.
It was really good. You haven't had any, unless you've hidden it from me.
Any what?
Sort of trouble when it comes to social media?
Never had any trouble with it.
No, you are a good girl, but you know that I worry.
Yeah, I know you do, but you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, you say that. I mean, when I was your age, probably a bit younger than you, I remember a review in a paper and someone called me a beached whale. You may laugh now. No, but it wasn't very nice. I was 12, 13.
Terrible.
And a grown man.
That's awful.
Yeah, that has always stuck with me. As much as I've got very thick skin, I know that affected me because I've never forgotten it. Auntie Linny phoned up the paper.
Did she?
She spoke to the editor.
Go on, Auntie Linny.
She said, how dare you, as a child. I had a lot of those things happen. I feel like you guys have got that continuously. I used to come home from school, and yes, you'd talk to maybe your best friend or what have you, but you weren't looking at what are people up to. You didn't have any of that.
I get that.
So
Yeah.
I feel like you have got it harder. To me, it is no surprise that teenage mental health problems have gone up. The world is a much bigger place than when I was a teenager. I never knew if, 3 friends went out and they went to the cinema and they didn't invite me. I never knew about that. I might have found out a couple of days later and by then it was old news. Whereas now everything is so immediate and everybody is documenting everything. And that is very, very stressful for a teenage brain. I think it is probably the biggest worry as a parent now.
Definitely.
Oh, I love you.
Love you, Mummy.
Love you. I mean, we just want the best for our children so they grow up safe and happy and they thrive. In Northern Ireland, there is a place helping young people with additional needs to do just that.
Hello, everybody. All busy today? All busy?
Yeah. Former nurse Tina saw a need in her community for a place where young adults who need extra support could learn important life skills.
I'm just going to get my gloves on and get stuck in here this morning.
In 2012, she set up the A Space 2 factory floor restaurant and catering school to deliver a unique training programme in hospitality, equipping students like Chloe for potential jobs in catering and retail.
We're just getting ready for lunch here now.
And Chloe, you've been with us now for a few months.
Yeah.
And you're doing really, really well. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. It really helps me at home as well to learn how to cook on my own.
What about you, Niamh?
Gaining new confidence, making new friends, doing things I haven't done before.
Do you not feel it just when you come in here? It's a hive of activity. We have trainees coming from the age of 18 to whatever. There's no cut-off point. We have approximately 16 trainees dedicated to catering. So in order to make that catering meaningful, we have an operational coffee shop. So it's a full menu that's designed by the trainees and staff. Sandwiches, chips, chicken goujons that are made fresh. Isn't that right over there, Shanice?
And just made with a sprinkle of love.
Made with a sprinkle of love?
Oh, aye.
Well, sure, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Exactly.
Stephen, how are we doing today?
Grand.
What are we up to?
I got a cappuccino.
Stephen, how you've grown since you come to Art Space?
Like before I started, I wasn't speaking to anybody. I was mute. Well, not mute, but not very talkative. Couldn't do customer service. Couldn't even work the till. Now everything's second nature to me.
Good.
I feel better here than I do at my house. It's opened a lot of doors for me, so.
As I say repeatedly, you see, I'm going to start. And I don't know why I get emotional, but I always do. But if I have a down day or a day that I'm not feeling amazing, and I think that's normal, I have to come down and spend some time with the trainees. You know, we're all one team, we're all people, and there's no differentiation. And that reminds me why I'm here, because the need is huge and the need is not going away. There's a huge demand for people-centred, isn't that right? Yeah. People-centred, age-appropriate day services in the community, and there's a lot more work to be done.
Tina is such an inspiring woman. There are so many places that I never knew existed, and this college course is such an eye-opener for me. And I'm not only learning about what people need or learning about care, I'm learning about these amazing people and places that are helping everybody through. So I'm feeling very proud of myself this morning because last night I sat down, got my books out, opened the laptop, and I actually did some work. And it was brilliant. You know, once you get going, I was there for a good few hours and learning about mental health and well-being and looking after yourself and all those things at the moment. I just thought not opening the laptop and just ignoring it is not good for my mental health at all. So today we are carrying on with the brain, and this is all about neurodiversity, and it's a subject I don't really know a lot about, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in actually. The term neurodiversity applies to naturally occurring variations in the brain that affect the way people think, learn and interpret the world around them.
My name's Chris. I work for the charity Space, the charity that supports neurodivergent children and their parent carers.
The term covers a group of conditions, including autism, ADHD, Tourette's syndrome, dyslexia, and dyspraxia.
When you hear the term neurodiversity, what does it mean to you?
Spectrum.
Spectrum, yeah, absolutely.
I think all the words on your T-shirt, you know, they all come up. Autism, ADHD.
Yeah, and if you want to hazard a guess at what an NT is, go on.
I want to say neurotypical.
Fantastic, 10 points to you, Elliot. Yeah, NT is neurotypical, because there is no such thing as a normal brain. Normal is a setting on a washing machine. It can't be a person's brain. But you do get neurologically, typically developing brains. Doesn't mean it's the best type. It just means it's the most common type.
In the UK, it's estimated that 1 in 7 people are neurodivergent. Roughly 1 in 100 are autistic.
There's 2 ways that you can define autism. The first came from a textbook. Autism is the informal term for autistic spectrum disorder, a cluster of mental dysfunctions that's characterised by extreme self-absorption, lack of empathy, repetitive motor activities, and the impairment of language and conceptual skills. Gosh, yeah. How do you feel when you hear that?
I don't like it.
Completely agree, yeah.
It's just very negative.
It's wrong as well, it's inaccurate.
I actually got diagnosed 5 months ago now with autism. It makes me worry, what if people think that about me? My diagnosis definitely taught me a lot about myself that I didn't realise. There's traits I had of it growing up that I didn't get help for that do affect me now. Like, I do struggle to maintain friendships. So doing something like coming to college is really fun and enjoyable, and I get on with everyone, but I always find myself the next day being really burnt out. That's something that I didn't understand before, and since having the diagnosis, I now understand that I just need that extra time to recuperate, charge my social battery, and then I'm back to being myself. It definitely helped me understand myself more and also understand other people as well, because at the end of the day, autistic people are people. They have feelings, they have emotions, and everyone just shows them differently.
Now at Space, we much prefer the second definition. Autism is a neurological difference that means autistic people perceive, process and understand the world in ways that are different to non-autistic people. Although autistic people share similar characteristics, no 2 autistic people are the same. How do you feel after hearing the second definition?
It's much better.
Much more accurate. It's person-centred, it looks at strengths, and it's true as well.
Chris squashed a lot of stereotypes. You know, in my course, a couple have diagnoses. They are such amazing people and they have amazing empathy skills.
Culture's changing, and that brain diversity is being celebrated more and more. It's the neurodiverse community that are the most likely to not accept it when people say that's the way we've always done it. Because why should we keep doing it the same way? And that contributes to a progressive society, and that's certainly one that I want to be a part of.
There are around 700,000 autistic people in the UK. Around 70% may experience mental health problems in their lifetime, so getting the correct diagnosis and support is crucial to their well-being.
The waiting list in Hertfordshire at the moment for a diagnosis of autism is somewhere in the region of 2 to 3 years in some places. And if you think about small children, that's a really long time. Children with neurodiverse conditions often have a different way of processing the world around them. Sensory differences. So if you're oversensitive to your sense of sight, things like overhead lighting might be like looking at the sun. So for some people, every day can feel like going to the big supermarket on a Saturday afternoon when it's really busy. People everywhere, your personal space, the music, the light, it can be really hard to process that for some people.
Whatever job you get within the care system, you are going to come across neurodivergent children and adults. So learning about it is a must.
Thank you ever so much for spending your afternoon with me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
For even a simple situation like breaking a bone, to go into an X-ray room, someone touching your arm, manoeuvring you around, that is going to make a neurodivergent person feel very panicked. So I found it really beneficial. So I'm really excited about my placement today because I'm going to meet Chris again, who I met in college from the charity Space. And I'm going to be with neurodiverse children and their families at an allotment. So I'm not sure what to expect. I'm a little bit nervous about using the right language, so I really want to think about what I learned in class and take that with me. But yeah, really excited. I absolutely love placements. It's all very well sitting in a classroom and listening to someone talk about it, but when you are out in the environment and you're watching the care happen and you're watching the effect it has, that's where you learn. I've come to the charity's headquarters in Hertfordshire.
Hi, Nat. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Where they offer a wide range of activities, events and services that support neurodivergent children and their parents or carers.
So you're going to be shadowing Mel today.
Okay, great.
Welcome.
So what brought you to Space?
So I've got 3 children,
Yeah.
and they're all autistic. So I really wanted to kind of learn more about what was going on for them and how I could support them.
Of course.
So obviously learning and starting to get involved with it, starting to build my confidence was when I then asked to volunteer with Space. I kind of felt that I was ready to give back some of the things that I'd learned, and I wanted also other people to share from my experience so they didn't have the same kind of journey. Maybe I might make it a little bit better.
For today's activity, the team are heading out to their allotment.
We're going to be painting the crates down there, so that's the activity that we're going to be doing with the young people.
A sensory-focused space where young people and families can enjoy fresh air.
It's a nice day. It is a nice day.
It's really nice. As well as learn responsibility, patience and reduce anxiety in a calming outdoor environment.
There's 5 coming along today, and it's a chance for people to bring their children. They can have a cuppa.
Yeah, of course.
The children have a little play.
And I suppose that, just parents feel comfortable because they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
You're not going to a soft play where you might get a really ridiculous, not being horrible, but you do get judgmental people.
We've all had those experiences.
Orange squash, please.
Perfect. These hands-on sessions are designed to support the well-being of both the neurodivergent children and their families.
I'm redundant. Right, up on that little bit there. Oh.
Do you need me to call you an ambulance?
No.
Okay, we're all good then. Lovely.
You can't you sound like my friend.
Winding you up, aren't I? Right, I'm going to get your hands dirty. Are you happy to... Ariana is choosing our colours for our palette.
Okay.
You happy to ruin your nails and get stuck in?
This is a beautiful
colour.
colour.
There's still the odd one.
It is, isn't it?
So we're in a wonderful setting. Immediately your shoulders drop. It's calm. You're within nature. This place is a chance for their families to come along and do something that makes them feel really good. Is there something I can do to help you girls?
You can do.
What could I do?
You can do that bit.
What colour would you like it?
Red.
Do you mind if I catch you?
Yeah.
I just kept looking at these families. We take so much for granted. Some of the children have had really difficult times with school, education especially, making friendships. And you can tell how important and how crucial that allotment is for everybody there. It was quite breathtaking. And I heard you two became friends because you've got the same name.
Yeah.
Is that right? That's cool, isn't it? How old are you?
I'm 11, turning 12 in 2 days.
Okay. Oh wow! Happy birthday!
Oh my God.
Something I really picked up on is it wasn't just the children who really loved going to the allotment. It was their parents, their families.
There you go.
Right, that's my contribution. I'm going to have a cup of tea with the mums. Lovely. So when you talk about the support that we've received from discovery to diagnosis, do you feel like you've all gone on a similar journey?
I think probably what unites everyone is that at some point there's been a battle.
Yes.
A really big battle.
There's no book that you can read to tell you how to do it. You have to, fight and find out as much information as you can.
I think often it's little things like you go to all the kind of things that you do with a baby and you realise for some reason it's not working.
Yeah.
Like, why is she running around the room and crying and throwing the instruments, and why is she so upset? And all these other children seem like they're really enjoying it, and am I missing something here? And then the first time I went to Space, Lana was immediately so happy there. It was the first place where I felt like everybody understood. And they made me a cup of tea and I cried and they said, this is completely normal. Everybody cries. Everybody cries. So, yeah.
It just made me think about all of these unpaid carers again. Yes, they're parents and they love their children, but they didn't sign up to become professionals. And they find themselves right in the middle of it, loving their children, fighting for their children, but they're carers.
Well, also, as the kids get older, the activities decrease. I mean, she's 15 now. The activities that she would want to do would be with kids sort of 5, 6, and there's nothing available.
You know when you're booking your appointments for school consultations,
Yeah.
you're literally there pressing refresh.
Yeah.
It's like that for booking when the space stuff goes out, because it literally sells out like that.
Sitting in that allotment, sharing a cup of tea with those parents, made me realise it's so important for neurodivergent families to be able to share their problems. You know, the weight of what they have to deal with every single day, they can't carry on their own.
I honestly used to dread the summer holidays.
Yeah.
It is you all the time, so it's like constant for 6 weeks. So it's
just existing.
We've got about 5 minutes left. So finish up what you're doing, and then we're going to come round and have a little snack, and it'll be time to head home.
5 more minutes.
Well, that's gone quick, isn't it?
Well, I've absolutely loved today. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
I really mean it. It's just really opened my eyes.
Fantastic.
You know? From being with you in the classroom to then coming out here, meeting the 5 beautiful girls, women, talking to their mums and dads, and just seeing how, just how hard their lives are. Struggling to fit somewhere. But whenever they come to you, they know they're happy and they just get a minute to breathe. And they said they just absolutely love it.
That's exactly what we want to do.
But it sounds like they still need more. They still
Always.
need more clubs, more time, more things going on. So you've just got to get bigger, I'm afraid. Get grow.
plan,
That's what I said to me. I said, you've just got to do more classes.
plan, yeah.
We will.
What advice would you give me if I'm working?
What's really important is to make people feel comfortable and therefore they feel safe.
Neurodivergence doesn't go away, and it's an invisible disability. So just being patient and kind, could there be something else going on, and trying to understand why people do what they do.
This has really made me take a step back. And I think I can take this forward in all my placements and whatever area of care I go into, is to just not judge straight away. Don't take everything at face value. Just have a little think. You don't know everybody's stories. I'm in ever such pain. What's going on?
How's that?
Feel very well supported, albeit a little bit strange. You've got these 2 lovebirds with all of their life in front of them, and that illness that Lisa has is only going to get worse. I get really upset with you.
No, we're all good. It's okay.
Wondering if care work is for you? The Open University unlocks how everyday life experiences could open the door to a fulfilling role. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to discover more. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, age 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge. Day 1 at college. Can't quite believe it. Doing something I've always wanted to do. Training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime. I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old. At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom. Mummy's first day back at school. And gaining on-the-job experience on placements.
Over.
Go, go, go.
I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But
It's not fair.
life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache.
It must be such a tough job for you.
And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments. You know, over the years, caring for my dad through many different illnesses, really, I have had first-hand experience at looking after someone who's really poorly, being very hands-on, making decisions, not knowing what's around the corner. So this is my dad's kitchen. We were really, really lucky. I found this property and someone elderly had already lived in this annex, so it was all kit out, ready to go for him. Some people aren't as lucky. Some people haven't got room to be with their parent or be able to care for someone they love, whereas I found this and was like, this is the way it is. Dad's been with us. And we had the best few years here. Every time I step into Grandad's, as we call it, it feels like he could just be sat in his lounge, about to shout out, let's have a cup of tea, squirt. It is a very calming place for me and I can really just feel close to him when I'm in here. So this week we move into adulthood and we are looking at chronic and debilitating illnesses. I'm quite apprehensive because I feel like it could be quite emotional and I think it could strike a chord with me. So I think I've just got to be careful not to let my emotions get the better of me. Millions of people in the UK live with 2 or more long-term conditions.
Hi Cheryl. Hi everyone.
And today's lesson will focus on practical ways to support their care.
A chronic condition that lasts for 6 months can occur at any age and will affect our quality of life in our daily living. How many chronic conditions can you list?
MS.
MS. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Epilepsy.
Arthritis, there we go.
COPD. Oh yeah, COPD.
Okay, so well done. Would anyone like to share anything about any chronic illnesses, either themselves or family members? Julie.
Well, my mum is disabled. She's paralysed from the neck down and she has multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
And I've been her carer since I was 4 years old. And my dad also has a chronic illness. He has scoliosis and he's in need of a hip replacement. So he really struggles with his walking too. So I've been helping since I was very little.
Multiple sclerosis is a neurological condition that affects the central nervous system.
I can remember my mum, one day I must have been about 4 years old. She fell down the stairs of the patio. I remember crying and my mum had told me what to do in that situation. She had a red call button, so if she ever fell, go and press the red call button or go and get Dad. So I think that's really when I first started to become a young carer. As I was getting older and older, I started to do more. I didn't notice I was a young carer. I thought I was doing what every child does, helping around the house.
Estimates suggest that 1 in 5 children and young people in the UK have caring responsibilities. And for some, like Tilly, that journey begins at a very young age.
And we have hoists and shower chairs. We've literally got everything.
Listening to Tilly's story, that's all she's known from a very young age is caring for her mum, hospitals, nurses in and out. When I think about my kids and their childhood, they've not had to worry about any of that. And for Tilly, it's just the norm. To help the rest of us understand what it's like to care for someone with a chronic condition, we've been given a patient profile.
Our case study is Ron. He's 72 years old, suffered from a bleed on the brain, a stroke.
The task? To set him up with the equipment and support he might need at home to help him manage daily life.
Ron's now struggling with coping with all the changes to his life and feeling isolated and anxious and emotional. Poor Ron. Do you think he could be in a wheelchair? Do you think he might need assistance?
Could definitely use a physio.
Yeah, good.
So definitely the wheelchair, definitely a walking stick.
As students, we have access to a fully functioning assisted living flat for practical work.
Oh, Ron's little flat. These are brilliant, aren't they? If his left side isn't working, turning on taps would be really complicated.
I like how they're colour coded. It makes it easier to process which one's hot or cold.
Yeah. When people are unable to do things for themselves anymore, even if it is a rail for the shower or an extra rail up the stairs, I was looking at this little flat thinking, I know what Ron needs, because I'd done it for my dad. I had one of these for my dad. At times, he hated it. He was so miserable. He's like, get it away. I was like, it's just for safety.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another key part of the lesson is learning about the work of physio and occupational therapists, which includes the use of hoists to support people with limited mobility.
We are looking for a couple of volunteers.
I would love to be hoisted.
Okay. Natalie, do you want to come and have a sit down on the bed here?
Absolutely. Can I ask you, so as the patient that I'm playing, arms, everything, so really, really weak all over? Is that what you've got? Yeah.
Being an actress, I did commit, and I played Ron as if he was my dad.
So we might say to Natalie, Natalie, do you think you can move your feet towards you a little bit?
No.
No, okay. Would it be okay if we help you to move them?
Please.
Okay.
Is that comfortable?
Not really. I'm in ever such pain. I just want to go home.
Natalie's playing a very good patient today.
Hard taskmaster, right? You've got an actress here.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've literally got a professional actress here. So Natalie, we're going to roll you over. That's it, roll you over, good.
Oh, my neck hurts. I'd really like the toilet.
Oh, she needs the toilet. So Natalie, do you want to roll over to me again?
Oh, you're asking me to roll a lot, aren't you?
What's
going on?
Whilst I'm probably having a bit too much fun, there is a serious side.
The long bits here are the leg straps, and then this is kind of the tummy strap or the abdomen strap.
We have to learn to safely use the hoist.
That's it, perfect, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the hoist sling in the right position now. But these are called ceiling track hoists. They can pretty much take you everywhere where the ceiling track is. If you think about kind of adapted houses, you can even get these hoists to take you from one room to another.
Yeah, we got the exact same hoist,
you?
you know, and it
Have
goes
you?
all round my mum's bedroom, and then into the living room.
Wow.
Amazing.
So it's like
That's brilliant.
It's a game changer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great that she just doesn't spend her time in one room. Lovely for an environment change and
sit on the
stuff.
sofa with us, or she can go in her wheelchair. It just makes it so much easier.
I think it's been very difficult for me being a young carer, as I missed out on a lot of mother-daughter things and daddy-daughter things. But my mum, a lot of the time, she says, you know, Tilly, I'm sorry for the way I am. And I tell her all the time, Mum, it is not your fault. And I would love for you not to have MS, but it can't be another way. And I love you so much, and there's nothing in the world I would change you for.
So we're going to slip it all the way around, make sure it's nice and flat, and that you're happy that it's in the right position, okay? So this is where it's really great that you have to communicate with the person you're working with to make sure that we're all on the same page. Lovely.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So, how's that?
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Feel
hurt
quite well
you-
supported.
doesn't feel very well supported, albeit a little bit strange. I would imagine patients feeling quite overwhelmed, maybe being hoisted.
It all seems a little bit fun and exciting going up in the hoist at first, but when you really think about someone who needs that on a daily basis for the rest of their life, you've lost all control really once you're up in the air. Someone else is controlling where you go, what you do, and that really gave me a lot of empathy for people who can't move around on their own. I think the case studies and the role play side of the college is essential for putting yourself in the shoes of a patient and knowing how to care for them.
Well done.
Well done.
Really good.
Chronic illnesses change people's lives, not just the people who have them, but the people who have to look after them as well. At Templemore Baths in East Belfast, there is a brilliant aquaphysio class for people with Parkinson's, and here, their loved ones and carers can join them in the pool.
Okay, so thanks everyone for coming. We're going to start with a wee warm-up, okay? Just hold me in the middle.
Parkinson's is a progressive neurological condition with common symptoms of tremors, muscle stiffness and slowness of movement.
Great, we'll keep going, 5 more seconds.
Supporting people with the condition has always been a keen interest of physiotherapist Lauren.
It's really good for people living with Parkinson's to be exercising.
Lovely, we're going to go into a star jump, okay?
Gives them that freedom of movement. The buoyancy supports the weight of their body, it supports the joints. is able to challenge their balance. People using the pool are able to exercise in ways that they're not able to on land.
Founder of the class, William, was just 47 when he became one of the 166,000 people in the UK living with Parkinson's.
It was okay for about the first 8-10 years. It was under control, still travelling, still working, and it was fine. Just before COVID, took a bit of a dip, massive dip actually. It left me almost bedridden for about 2 years.
Encouraged by his wife to stay active, William had the idea to start an aquasise group for others living with Parkinson's, but to make it a place to spend time together, to open the class to carers too.
We're very keen that friends, a loved one, wife or husband, spouse comes along, that they can exercise together.
I was diagnosed 8 years ago. I have been doing a lot of exercises at the time and I really love the water. So, and I know she likes the water as well. We've known each other for a long time, since Form 1, which is how many years ago? 55. 55 years ago. Great friends since. She was my bridesmaid as well. So, and she's now my driver. Drives me to the pool. You're not my carrier, you're my driver. My chauffeur.
I'm Nikki and we've been married for 29 years.
Yeah, my name's Gary. I'm the better half. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's just over 12 months ago. Came as a real big shock, but we've found William and the aquasise group and just found a whole new circle of friends who've been for the same struggle and still on the same journey. From sort of going, oh God, I've got Parkinson's, to sort of, you know, hearing other people's stories and how they've sort of got through it and how they sort of are coping day to day. It just gives you that sort of strength to carry on and to sort of keep going.
When I think back 5-6 years ago when me and Dad were spending time together, we'd sit in the garden together, we'd sit and watch golf together on the telly. Sharing those moments was so important for me and my dad, and a project like that is just amazing to get those people to have those memories. For my placement this week, I will be meeting a young couple who are navigating MS together. It's the lady who has MS, which affects her physically. I learned a lot about mobility issues in the classroom this week, but I think before I move on to this placement, I'd like to talk to one of my dear pals, Kitty. Hey. Kitty joined the cast of EastEnders a few years ago, playing Penny Branning, and we hit it off immediately.
BTEC?
Hey?
What's this?
That's all my work.
Work?
Yeah. I'm actually doing a course, you know. It's not a laugh. Kitty had an illness as a child, which means she now uses a wheelchair. So I'd like a bit of her advice before I go in. I remember when we met, I immediately wanted to know why you were in your chair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you thought, oh God, I'll tell the story again.
It's one of those things where everyone's different.
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk about my disability.
Yeah.
Some people might not, it might be triggering, and that's something that people have to respect.
Yeah.
And have to understand that if they are going to ask, why are you in a wheelchair or what's happened, the person might say,
I'm not
on your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Being disabled that young
means
that I think actually my parents understood and had to deal with a lot of the inaccessibilities of the world before I did. I had my mum and my dad to help me up the curbs and to do things.
Yeah.
And it's only really now, as I've sort of grown up and now want to become independent and do things, do you then realise again, oh wow. When you're living in London, or you want to get into London and most of the lifts are down, or the fear of going, and there's stairs. It's just a nightmare. And it's something that for many wheelchair users brings a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, because you have to pre-plan everything you do. Just to go to a bar or just to go to the theatre.
Yeah. It's like when you first came here. And I remember you saying, have you got a loo downstairs?
Yeah.
Didn't even enter my head.
That's the biggest thing for me and for many wheelchair users. My biggest fear going out, going anywhere is, have they got a toilet? Can I go for a wee?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I loved it. I was like, my dad's place is great for
I know,
you.
to be fair,
You've got a wet room, you've got the lot. Like.
Yeah. It is good here. It is good. I mean, don't even get me started on aeroplanes. It's inhumane the way that we have to sit on an aeroplane, be dragged in from a little chair. And then I can't wee for the next 5 hours. I'll starve myself. I won't drink a few hours leading up to the plane. So I know that I won't need to go to the toilet when I'm
That
on
is
the plane.
mad. There's always been some organisation involved when going out with Kitty, if there's a downstairs loo, that sort of thing. But to have a conversation about a plane, Kitty can't go to the toilet on a plane and she has to think about where she's going.
My wheelchair is the thing that aids me, and that doesn't limit me, but the world out there does. The reality of it is you go, oh my gosh, this is really tricky.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to it, and as many people are so used to it. And if you make this building have a ramp, or if you fix that lift, or if you make the plane a little bit wider, it means I can then live my life just the same as you live yours.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more placements where there'll be wheelchair users. What would be your tips for me?
You can't treat one disabled person the same as another.
No.
Because every single disability is different.
Yeah.
And I might like it when you open a door for me. The other person might not. It goes back to language. And it goes back to ask me. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people forget and miss is just ask me. The more we talk about things, the more things change.
Yeah. That's very good. I've really, really taken on board Kitty's advice today. You have to ask what someone needs and not assume you know what they want. So lovely to see you though.
Nice
I really
to see
do
you.
mean that. I'm really looking forward to going into this placement. I'm just going to ask questions. The more I can find out, hopefully the more I can understand and the more I can help. Have a little takeaway.
Yeah.
So this placement today is very different to all the others because I'm out on my own, which feels very nerve-wracking. I've got no one to tell me if I'm doing right, if I'm doing wrong, but I should be brave and I am going to meet Gary and Lisa. Lisa has a progressive illness and Gary cares for her.
Hiya.
Hello, you must be Gary.
I am.
Natalie,
Come in.
nice to see you, thank you.
Take a seat.
Oh,
Fancy a drink or
hello.
anything, Natalie?
Yeah, I'd love a cup of tea. That'd be lovely. So
I'm
nice to
Lisa.
meet you, Lisa.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you so much for letting me come into your home. Long-term partners Lisa and Gary were 27 when they booked a one-way ticket to New Zealand. Having already travelled the world, the young couple had planned to see where their adventure would take them. But it all changed when Lisa was diagnosed with primary progressive multiple sclerosis.
Kept falling over and couldn't really walk, didn't really know why. And it was only when I come home and I saw my mum, she was like, something's not right. Then went to the doctors and was diagnosed with primary progressive MS. So it's a bit of a shock.
A massive shock for you.
Yeah, so I think everyone else's lives are starting thinking about exciting stuff and we got sort of diagnosed.
Primary progressive MS is a form of multiple sclerosis in which symptoms gradually worsen over time. Due to the severity of Lisa's case, medical treatment wasn't an option.
It's hard just going to the hospital and there was no treatment, you know, just being sent away and thinking,
So
it's
that's
gonna get
that.
worse. Yeah.
And it's just going to get worse.
Yeah, it's scars in your brain and the signals don't get places. So, you know, it sort of affects me walking, my bladder, your eyes, like, you know, cognitively, it sort of affects every part of you really. So it weren't the life we expected to have, was it?
No, it wasn't part of our 5-year plan.
No, because I used to enjoy going to work. You know, like we used to like working and going on holiday and having money and doing
We still
stuff.
try and get
yeah,
away.
we do. We went to Barcelona in January, didn't we? And I really struggled to get on the plane. Everything's a worry. You know, you're like thinking, is there a toilet? Is there steps? Am I going to be able to get to the chair? You know, like, everything is a worry anywhere new, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's why I feel safe with Gary, because I know he'll also look after me and it'll be all right, which is really amazing.
I'll get your bits together.
Will you get my shoes and my foot straps, darling?
Can I help with anything?
You can help, so you can help with the foot straps.
Okay,
if you want.
yeah.
It's only simple. But...
Yeah, okay.
I think the little silver bits are in the drawer.
During the week, Gary divides his time between his job as a sheet metal worker and caring for Lisa. How do you learn about all of these things, Gary? How to do it?
Everything's just gradually happened so slowly. It's just been a natural progression. It's like, that's harder, so we'll just do
Find
this.
something
to make
for
it
that.
Yeah. We're just winging it, aren't we?
Winging it.
Gary is a full-time carer to Lisa, is doing everything, and just to think there are millions and millions of Garys all over the UK caring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're the invisible carers that you don't really think about. Over the years, the couple searched for a place that could help manage Lisa's symptoms, eventually discovering the Bedford MS Therapy Centre, a local charity. 3 days a week, Gary brings Lisa to the centre, where she can access a range of services that support her with fatigue and mobility. Hello.
We've got Natalie with us.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello, Karen. And you, how are you?
Good.
Real community you've got here, isn't it?
It's really nice. Yeah. Lots of peace. Nice to, you make real friends. So it's really nice.
Today, Lisa is having a hyperbaric oxygen therapy session. Oh, wow. A process that involves wearing a mask and breathing pure oxygen in a pressurised tank. They just look so, they're so old, aren't they? I don't know what I was expecting. Thought it might be, I don't know, like a little modernised, I didn't know, I really just didn't think, wow.
Are you coming in with a mask?
Yeah, I'd like to come in, that'd be great. It's quite loud.
It is very loud.
For Lisa, time in the hyperbaric chamber is a complementary therapy that helps manage her specific symptoms, providing relief from the fatigue and the brain fog she experiences.
Wow. How did you find it?
Yeah, very strange.
It is bizarre, isn't it? You do it twice a week, We all said that at the beginning. It's really weird sitting here doing this.
Listen, if it helps you, whatever helps you.
It does, And I think this place is the only thing that sort of keeps me going. It's amazing.
Because that's your treatment, isn't it? That's your lifeline.
Yeah.
From the minute I met Lisa and Gary, I was blown away by how gentle Gary was, the level of patience and adoration he had for Lisa. They just love each other to pieces. Lisa hasn't got her health, but they've got each other. After hanging up the oxygen masks, we head to the pool to experience the benefits of another element, water. Here, neurophysiotherapist Guy works with Lisa one-to-one. So these here, it's like a...
It's like a normal hoist, really. So this part of the chair will come off and then we can put her into the pool.
I know from my training how invaluable the hoist is.
So, just going up, okay? So there'll be a little bit of movement as you go up.
But seeing it in action here today just reinforces the benefit of having access to this purpose-built equipment. How's that feel?
It feels nice.
Just get those feet just moving a little bit, there you go.
By relaxing muscles and relieving spasms, the warm water in the hydrotherapy pool can ease the joint pain that sometimes comes as a symptom of MS.
There you go.
You must be very proud of her.
Yeah, she's a superstar. She doesn't mind, just gets on with it. I don't think I'd be quite as resilient. I'd probably just sit there and fester, where she's here working hard, keeping on top of everything. She does well. It sort of affects every single part of her life.
It also affects yours, though.
Yeah.
You know, I know that you're... No, I know, but as a couple, we were talking and I was thinking about you earlier. I find this so... I get really upset with you.
It's all good. It's okay. Oh, bless you. What's upsetting?
It's just not fair.
It's not fair, but
It's not fair.
life's not fair generally, is it? We just make the
No,
most
but
of
I just
it.
think you're amazing.
I think we make a good team. There's not much that we let get in our way. We just get on with it.
But seeing you today and just you being, you know, it's what you do every day and it just shows you how much you love each other.
Yeah.
It's a real love story. You've got these two lovebirds with all of their life in front of them in their 40s. And that illness that Lisa has is only going to get worse. But in the midst of chronic illness, worry, not knowing the outcome of how you are going to end up, the one thing they have together is the most beautiful, devoted relationship. It's really made me think about me and my fiancé Mark, and if we were put into that situation, would we handle it as incredibly as they are? I know I've seen so much, but I think that it's very relatable to me and my Mark.
Yeah.
And like how we love each other, and I just think, oh, you've just been through so much.
Yeah, but I think we just make the most of every day, don't we, babe?
You really do. No, you've really taught me today to be positive and determined and just to value life.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming and helping.
I cannot imagine meeting Mark, heading off to New Zealand, thinking about the future ahead, be that marriage, children, all those things, all the things that we've got. And then being told that I've got a debilitating illness and that life just is completely up in the air. And yet with all of that, they're laughing, they love each other.
Hello.
You right?
Yeah, good. How was your day?
Difficult.
Oh.
Hard.
Why was that?
Just hard. You know, I just think they are really, really special.
If there's a lot of blood, what might your person do?
Oh, look, you've got this as well. Come have a look. I'm very excited. I want to touch everything. Woo! Hey! You could get addicted to this.
You do feel helpless and hopeless.
And that's like a grieving process as well, that your life is no longer that anymore.
To see them chat about the difficulties they'd had, physical and mental health, is absolutely glued together. Step into the shoes of a carer in the Open University's interactive care home. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to explore how you could make a difference. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, aged 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge. Day one at college. Can't quite believe it. Doing something I've always wanted to do. Training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime. I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old. At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom. Mummy's first day back at school. And gaining on-the-job experience on placements. Over. Go, go, go! I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But
It's not fair.
life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache. It must be such a tough job for you. And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments.
It's really interesting now that we're sort of halfway through. I do feel now that I'm getting into a little bit of a pattern, a little bit of a routine, finding that I have to say, I'm going upstairs, I'm going to work, I've got 2 hours, I need to do that, leaving the family downstairs. You know, it's hard to get into those routines when you've never done it before. So this week we are looking at first aid and emergency response, and then we're going to move on to look at recovery and rehabilitation.
And in today's session, we'll be learning about wounds, dressings, and how to respond to all types of accidents and medical emergencies.
I really am not great with first aid. I'm not good with needles. I don't like blood myself. I've been fortunate enough to get by with the odd plaster and wipe.
I've cut my hand, Cheryl, with a knife.
But you know me, love a bit of acting, a little bit of role play.
Oh, you did some cooking.
I was opening an avocado and the knife just went straight in. Lots of blood.
If there's a lot of blood, what might your person do?
Faint.
Faint. So you do need to be careful, don't you?
Do not faint.
Deal with the wound first.
Even though you're just acting and obviously there is no blood, there is no emergency, this could happen in real life. So I think it is very, very beneficial.
Yeah, she's breathing. Oh, that's good.
Oh, come in a minute. Sorry about that. Today the class is joined by Bob from the charity St John Ambulance, which specialises in first aid education and response.
So I train all the new volunteers that come in, and I train all the emergency responders yet to go out and do events, which is our biggest thing.
He's here to show us how to perform CPR.
So the heel of your hand dead centre of the chest, yeah? Your other hand, you want to interlock fingers, and then you're going to push down. So you'll do 30 chest compressions.
Fortunately, I've never dialed 999, but I have rushed trainee.
We then need to do 2 rescue breaths.
Broken arms, loads of broken bones actually. Joni fell out of bed twice, broke her collarbone. They know us really well in there. They're like, oh hi Natalie, is it you again? What bone have you broken now, Joni? Seriously.
What we'll do is we'll have a little bit of practice with that, with CPR.
Hello, hello? Can you hear me? No response. Can I get some help, please?
I don't think I've got it in me to work in somewhere like A&E. As much as I love caring, I just find it very overwhelming. I think there's so much going on. And the thought of saving a life really panics me. But in the class there's a couple of people who really want to be paramedics, and I just think that is amazing.
I don't know if any budding paramedics or anything like that. Anybody wants to go to the ambulance service?
I'm Scarlett, I'm 17. I'm studying health and social care because eventually I want to be a paramedic. I was a St John Ambulance cadet. When I was younger, my nan was taken into hospital quite a few times. She had vascular dementia. The paramedics used to come out and give her life-saving treatment. And ever since then, I've been like, oh, that's quite a cool job. Quite like to do that.
I have got another colleague here with me who has brought one of our ambulances with us. She can head down, let's see what equipment's in the back ambulance.
Oh look! Last year alone, St John Ambulance treated around 32,000 people at events across the UK.
This is inside of an ambulance. As you can see, there's lots of bits of equipment to cover all scenarios, all eventualities.
Emergency ambulance crew member Jamie has been volunteering for them for 15 years.
It's when you start a shift, you never know what jobs are going to come in. So you could go to little old Doris that's fallen on the floor to someone with a cardiac arrest.
The stuff that is in that ambulance, how it's all thought out, it covers everything.
I'm so curious about Jamie's work that he's agreed to take me for a spin.
Oh wow.
Safety first with your seatbelts.
Absolutely.
But it feels quite strange being in the front, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. Oh look, you've got this as well. Can I have a look?
Yeah,
Can I take it out without hurting?
Yeah, no, of course.
On our way to an emergency in Hertfordshire. Over. I'm very excited though, I want to touch everything!
You must get such a buzz.
Yeah, I think you do get an adrenaline, I think, because when somebody's on the phone to 999,
Yeah.
I think it's a sense of panic.
Of
And we
course.
don't panic because, you know, you have to drive to be alive. So you have to have that sense of calm, and you have to try and build a picture in your head of what the information you're getting from the control room.
St John ambulance teams deliver tens of thousands of hours of critical ambulance care every year, helping to support frontline services. Should be really proud.
I think sort of it's something that I enjoy, and it's that nice sense of feeling actually trying to do something to help somebody.
Thank you so much, and you're brilliant. Everything you do.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
Bye. These St John's ambulance people are volunteering. They just want to help. I think volunteers hold up the care sector, and I think without them, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Today I'm back with the St John ambulance team, but this time on placement at the Hertfordshire County Show.
Not really sure what to expect. I suppose it could be really, really busy. You could have lots of people falling off of horses or being trodden on by piglets. I do want a few accidents to happen so I can get involved. Does that sound awful?
Guiding me on my placement today is volunteer first aider, Laura.
No day is the same. We could run into any kind of situation. I think we're always on duty, even when we're not in our uniforms. You know, it's a lifestyle. And we've got pocket mask in here if we need to do rescue breaths while we're doing CPR.
And I see you've got the defib.
Yes, we've got the defib.
A defibrillator is a life-saving device that can deliver an electric shock to the heart, resetting its rhythm during a cardiac arrest.
And you've used one of these before here?
I have used, not on a job. I was off duty a couple of weeks ago, literally on my own. So it was down to me. A sports player collapsed. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time and had to use the defib machine.
And you helped?
He's alive. I joined St John having lost my dad, and I always said if I could stop somebody from going through the pain that I did on losing him, then I would have served my purpose. And to find out afterwards that he's gone home to his 3-month-old baby, that's a really special moment for me.
St John ambulance response teams provide first aid at over 8,500 events in the UK every year, and it isn't long before there's an alert in the first aid tent.
We have a patient who's a 14-year-old child who's got a bit of a nut allergy and he's had a bit of allergic reaction.
So what have you had to do? You've given him an antihistamine, but that didn't work.
The ambulance crew gave him the nebulizer and an injection.
Right. Bless you. Hope you're all right. I'm sure you will be. You will be. It's a worry, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is, yeah.
Such a worry.
We thought he was all right, but all of a sudden it just sort of turned for the world.
But with the help of the trained responders, the patient starts to come round.
How are you feeling now? Yeah? Good.
If you've seen him to start off with, he was really sick. To think now that we're
He's
here,
talking.
he's talking and I can see.
But without you being here today,
it could have been,
We make a difference.
you really make a difference.
That's the thing.
It's not a joke when you do save lives.
Thank you.
Discharge him now.
Oh, brilliant.
Take care of yourself, okay? And you know where we are if you need us.
Nice to meet you. I'm pleased you're all right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Look after yourself.
Bye. I just find it really amazing that someone wants to spend their whole day possibly doing some really scary or upsetting things for free, and it means a lot to them, and they want to give back to the community. So to be with Laura for the day has been fantastic.
Although today's been relatively incident-free, it's shown me that volunteers never know what they'll be faced with at these events. It was really interesting looking at emergencies, but what happens after that emergency? It takes a lot for someone who's gone through, be it an accident or shocking illness, to get back to how they were, and that road to recovery is what we're doing in our next lesson. We talk about illnesses, but sometimes It could just be slipping down the stairs, falling over. You know, every day you could have an accident. I was wrapped up in cotton wool as a child. My mum and dad had 2 boys, and then the baby came along 15 years later. They loved me to death, but I didn't ride a bike, I didn't ice skate, I didn't roller skate, I did nothing. And it was my brothers at the time, they said, you've got to let Natalie go on the school journey, you have to let her go. And I went and I got pushed down a hill and I broke my arm. Very, very badly. And I remember having some rehabilitation, lots of physio to get my arm working again.
Today's class will focus on just that, the recovery process and the work of physios and occupational therapists.
Rehabilitation is the process of helping someone to recover or adjust after illness, injury or other health condition to regain their physical, mental and social well-being, to improve somebody's quality of life and to get people back to being able to do some of those activities of daily living that they were able to do before. Okay, stand up. Just stand on one leg and see how long we can balance for.
I thought, oh no, my balance is awful.
One of the main groups of people who often need rehabilitation is older people because they've had a fall. You can pop your legs down if you want. Everyone's starting to wobble a little bit. All of the vital things that we need to prevent falls are in our feet and our ankles, in the joints. And something that we can do now to prevent falls in our older years is to strengthen those by every day standing for a short period on one leg. So my recommendation is that when you clean your teeth in the morning, stand on your right leg, and when you clean your teeth in the evening, stand on your left leg. And that really will increase your quality of life in your older years. So if we move through to the other room.
Balance begins to decline after the mid-50s, and each year around 30% of people over 65 experience a fall. Estimates suggest that this costs the NHS more than £2 billion annually.
So rehabilitation activities tend to focus on range of motion, low impact aerobic exercise, strengthening, balance and stability, core strength and flexibility and mobility.
Time to explore some equipment that can help support recovery.
In the centre here we have what's known as a balance board. Is there anybody who would like to volunteer to have a go at just a simple stand on it?
I don't mind. Right, we're going to do 2.
That's it. Hold on to the bar to get yourself started.
That is so difficult.
Try and stand
for
up
me.
straight.
This area does really interest me because it's a journey you're going on with somebody.
Well done, wonderful.
There we are.
It's not an emergency where you're not going to see them again. You might have maybe 6 months with this person and you're going to be seeing them on a regular basis. You want them to trust you and they might even want to talk about how they're feeling that day. So it's not just the physical side, it's a little bit of therapy as well and conversation.
And back down. That's it.
Wonderful. So I love that you came nice and close to Elliot so we can really connect with the people that we're working with by getting down on the floor with them.
Because the mind and body are so closely linked, rehabilitation isn't just about physical health, it's about mental well-being too.
If we have an injury or an illness that affects our legs and it's stopping our mobility, people tend to stay at home. But not going out and connecting with other people can have a really detrimental impact. Somebody in later adulthood who breaks a hip, there are some really shocking and really upsetting statistics around the amount of people who go downhill very quickly after breaking a hip because they have to stay in hospital for so long and because they're inactive for so long. Their appetite tends to decrease, their muscles start to weaken, their joints start to stiffen, and then that makes them at an even higher risk of further falls and their general overall health and well-being deteriorates.
So I have seen it firsthand with my dad. He drove everywhere, he went to the shops on his own, he went to the supermarket, he'd get the bus sometimes. And once my dad had a fall, everything changed very, very quickly. Not wanting to drive anymore, certainly not wanting to go out on his own. And he became very depressed at one point. So, you know, this is really important stuff.
And I'm not just talking about increasing the longevity of your life, but increasing the quality of your life for however long it is. Okay, thank you very much.
There's really no limit to how a community or place can have an impact on people's lives. And for patients of the spinal injury unit in a Belfast hospital, there's a special green space which is helping them. Horatio's Garden has become a lifeline for patients and their recovery. And therapist Matthew has seen this firsthand.
So I work with patients delivering horticultural therapy sessions alongside caring for the beautiful garden that we have here. It really has a job to do, and that is to improve the lives of those people going through life-changing spinal cord injuries. Most patients begin their journey in another hospital, and most of the time they have had zero access to outdoor space. I had a patient come to the garden for the very first time, and as his daughter was pushing him into the garden, she broke down into tears. She just said she got a huge sense of relief, and she just thought, I'm going to feel so much better leaving my father at the end of the day, knowing he's not going to be confined to a side room. He could come out here independently in his power chair.
Someone who appreciates all the garden has to offer is Gary.
Good afternoon, Matthew. What are we up to today, boy?
Since arriving at the spinal unit in November 2024, his relationship with therapist Matthew has blossomed.
I've got some lovely kale, some chard.
Lovely.
I'm growing this one just for you.
What's
so
this?
This is a chili plant. Apparently it's the second hottest chili in the world.
Gary has Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare condition where a person's immune system attacks the peripheral nerves. In Gary's case, the impact was severe and drastically changed his mobility.
I could only move my head.
That was
I could only move my head. That was all I could move. I thought that was my life finished, and because I've been farming all my life and out in the fresh air. Last week was the first time in months that I was able to touch my face and my hair, and that meant so much to me because I haven't been able to do that since September last year.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to feed myself as well, which is another big bonus.
Fantastic.
You have to fight hard. Nobody said this was going to be easy.
Yeah.
You have to fight for every bit of it.
It's amazing because such a simple thing, like I remember you telling me about a hair that was tickling you.
Yeah, that's right.
You couldn't get at it. You couldn't.
I was blowing and
trying your best.
trying my best to get rid of it. But this whole place has been mentally very good. You just forget about everything else.
Yeah. We are distracting people from focusing on what's wrong and what they can't do, and we encourage them to think of what they can do.
I just love to see patients that have been so affected by something which is so devastating to continue on with a passion. Yes, the physicalities are so important, and that physical strength you want back, but you've got to look after your mind too.
That's coffee time.
It is coffee time.
It's coffee time,
Definitely.
Matthew.
It's a bit of an active morning this morning. Trying to fit a little bit of exercise in when I can. Another thing to add to the list. But doing this course, honestly, every day someone will say physical, well-being, health. It's what it's all about. It's definitely made me want to get my heart rate up for 20 minutes, half hour a day, do a few weights, a few body exercises. So today I'm heading to a place which looks after veterans who have left service And it's to recuperate, rehabilitate, mentally, physically, and from what I hear, a whole lot more. I do feel quite nervous about this one. Every placement I've been to so far, I've really drawn from my life experience. So be that looking after dad, or having my own children, being a mum. You know, I can always relate it to something, whereas this one, I haven't got much experience. The Royal British Legion is the UK's largest armed forces charity, supporting 30,000 serving personnel, veterans and their families every year. The charity set up Battleback in 2011. It's a centre that supports ex-forces personnel recovering from injury or illness and promotes well-being.
Are you looking forward to this sort of day?
I am looking forward to it. I'm not sure what to expect.
One of the people I'm meeting today is Gordon, an ex-soldier who lost his leg 46 years ago to cancer and has since become a coach at the centre.
It's getting a bit hilly, this. You do this deliberately, Albie?
I don't know what serving in the army means. None of my family have ever done so, and I'm about to meet a group of people that have served all over the world.
Hey, I'm
Hello, hiya, Natalie.
Good morning, Dave.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
All right, thank you, Natalie.
Hi, everyone.
I don't know what scenarios they've been in. It is quite daunting, but I really wanted to find out more.
It is vital for what it does for everybody. From all walks of the military community, you know. You'll have some of them that have a lot of anxiety, mental health. You can have severe PTSD. But it's about picking people up and helping people find their way again.
And one way Battleback taps into picking people up is by getting them to take part in group sports. Research shows that physical exercise releases mood-boosting endorphins, and with the added social bonus of teamwork, can lead to an overall sense of well-being for players.
Can I get you in one of my basketball
shirts? I absolutely love it.
So wheelchair basketball, not played that before.
Forward, straighten up.
Hang on, I want to follow you.
It took me a little while to get used to the chair.
You make this look very easy, Gordon.
My arm strength is useless, absolutely shocking.
Just let it roll.
Why am I keep going that way?
Talking of physical strength, I need some rehabilitation in these arms.
Try having a shot. Now, there you go, look, you're almost on it.
I've only been in the chair a little while and you kind of get comfortable really quickly. It's really, really brilliant. It's very liberating.
What colour do you like, Natalie? What's your favourite colour?
Red for Arsenal, please.
Red for Arsenal. You get a red.
Come on, Natalie. Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think the teamwork, turning your hand at something you haven't done before. The veterans were shouting, laughing.
Oh, nearly!
Getting hot and sweaty, which is great for your system.
Go on, Nat, keep going!
You could really, really see the benefit almost immediately.
Yes! Good game. I'm really looking forward to this, yeah.
Research shows that almost a third of veterans are impacted by loneliness.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the physiology of anxiety.
And with rates of PTSD higher than in the civilian population, group talking sessions offer vital support.
If you read the scenario, and then there are some reflection questions, and I want you to try and think, what would be the external bit where you kind of say, you know what, this is beyond my control. What would be the flip side to that, which is the internal?
There we go. Feeling disconnected in civilian life. You feel like you don't belong in civilian spaces, at work, socially, or in public. So our questions are, what are you telling yourself about this? What's one action you could take to test your assumptions?
Where you become a soldier, you become a different version of yourself, and that's part of the training. Then you're out. One day you're there. The next, you've de-kitted, you've given your ID card in, and you're supposed to be a civilian again. And depending on where you've been and what situations you've been through, that's impossible.
That was all I'd known since 17. All of a sudden I'm 42 and I'm leaving.
You do feel helpless and hopeless, but
And that's like a grieving process as well, that your life is no longer that anymore. So you might be going a bit down, you feel sad about that, and you grieve, and it comes out in different ways. People can turn to drink or whatever, this, that and the other.
I felt completely honoured to be sat in a room with those men, and they were sharing in front of me. And one of the biggest things for me was hearing about something they'd been in for such a long time, and when they come out of it, no one understands.
Well, it's like a funeral, isn't it? It's the end of something.
Yeah.
And then you've got a new life, and that's when you get a little bit anxious. What's this new life going to be like? Do you know what I mean? And then slowly but surely, you start fitting in.
To see the little changes that you make in yourself and the way you go into your day-to-day life, like, that's what made the biggest change for me.
I'm changed already this week.
That's amazing.
I'm changed already. I've been up at 6 o'clock the last 2 mornings.
You haven't? Yeah.
That's carrying on now.
Good for you. Good for you.
That's really amazing.
At college, learning about physical and mental health and how much they go together, that about just sealed the deal for me. To see those gentlemen on that basketball court, laughing, joking, to then see them chat about the difficulties they'd had, physical and mental health, is absolutely glued together.
Just want to say thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really brilliant. Powerful, isn't it?
It's been said a lot of time, about this place, there's magic in it. So I always, when I'm here, I get that little song. It's a kind of magic in my head,
So let's start showing off and
As long as he
singing.
doesn't sing it, we're all
Yeah. See you later.
Never did I think I'd be in a room with a group of men talking about mental health and physical health. I was worried about it. I've walked away with it being yet another favourite. It's only when you are stepping into these placements and meeting different people that you realise there are so many different types of care needed.
It's that weight, isn't it?
This is giving a real outline of what it was like for my dad, really, getting older. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I should lie awake at night thinking, what are we going to do about Dad? I felt like you'd saved my life.
Hello, Alan.
Good morning. You give up everything, don't you, when you come into a care home? A complete change of everything. They make it for you.
Wondering if care work is for you? The Open University unlocks how everyday life experiences could open the door to a fulfilling role. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to discover more. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, aged 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge.
Day one at college. Can't quite believe it.
Doing something I've always wanted to do, training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime.
I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old.
At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom.
Mummy's first day back at school.
And gaining on-the-job experience on placements.
Over. Go, go, go.
I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But
It's not fair.
life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache.
It must be such a tough job for you.
And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments.
Right, here we go, girls. Oh, I nearly got you. Throughout this course, I've learnt a lot about myself. I've learnt things that I could improve in my own life. It's really made me think about physical health and mental health and how they link up. And it's so important to look after both of those, especially as you get older. I'm not as agile as you youngsters. I'm really excited about this week at college. We're heading up towards the older years now. And this really is the reason why I wanted to do the course. Because of my dad, looking after him, and my nan growing up with her and being surrounded by older people, really. It's a passion. I'd come and have a run with you, but a bit puffed out, to be honest.
The UK has an ageing population, with almost 1 in 5 people over 65. And more than 16,000 of those are over 100 years old.
So we're going to go down to around the mannequin in bed 3.
People aged 65 and over account for almost 40% of all hospital admissions.
What do we want to call our patient today? Alan.
Today's class will start by looking at the problems prolonged periods in bed could cause for an older person.
So we would do our normal sort of greeting. Hi, Alan. Are you okay today?
As skin ages, it becomes thinner, making it more susceptible to damage, such as pressure sores caused by restricted blood flow.
Rolling him over and gently have a little look. Do we think Alan's got a pressure sore?
We do.
Wash your hands and PPE.
When you start putting on your aprons and gloves, it really does feel real, even though Alan the mannequin was a mannequin.
How are we going to wipe that wound? Are we going to work from the inside out or the outside in?
Inside out.
Inside out, because you don't want to bring anything in. There might be something in there that needs to come out if it is getting infected. Think about the size of your dressing as well. You don't want the sticky outside to be touching your wound, do you? What needs to be on that dressing?
Oh, some ointment.
Or the date and time.
Date, yeah, date is super important. So everyone knows when that dressing got changed.
That's really good.
It's funny, isn't it? When you think about old age and skin, your mind goes to Botox or facials or wrinkles, crow's feet. But also your skin thins as you get older. You really need to look after it, take care of yourself, make sure you're bathing, washing, get up and have a move around. It's super important. The next part of the lesson is to help us empathise with the challenges older people may face.
So there's lots of different things you can get nowadays that are simulations to sort of help you understand how your patient might be feeling.
First, glasses that demonstrate a variety of sight problems.
Could I try the glaucoma, because my dad had that?
Olivia, do you want to have a go?
I wanted to experience how Dad had felt and what he would see him, and it was really shocking. It really made me think, oh, this is how he saw the world. Over 1 million people in the UK are living with glaucoma, a condition most common in the over 50s.
Yeah. Feel very closed in.
Where the nerve connecting the eye to the brain becomes damaged, causing a deterioration in vision.
How are yours?
Yeah.
They're like foggy.
Okay, I just wanted to get that. It was doing my head in.
This exercise did upset me and did make me feel guilty. I used to take Dad to the eye hospital regularly. He would be very frustrated about not being able to see very well. I did not realise having glaucoma, it really, really is disorientating. You can't see very well. The colour of things have gone. And I never knew he was going through that.
How do different people feel about possibly that prospect of getting older and maybe not being as mobile or not as independent?
I think it's quite scary. I just, like, when you're younger, you have so many more opportunities and it's easier to do stuff like travelling and go out, but when you're older, all of that's a lot more limited.
Oh gosh, you sort of imagine this is what it could be like for them on a daily basis. It could be really scary, sort of if they don't have good support as well.
It was interesting to be that debilitating. I just couldn't really imagine it.
These are simulation suits. They are very, very heavy.
Next, time to learn how getting older affects the body.
They make it feel as if you are much older.
The age simulation suits are designed to help us understand the mobility impairments that older patients often face.
Could you go
Maybe kind of above the knee?
Yeah.
All of these things that Cheryl gets us to do is so clever because it's putting yourself in the shoes of an older person. So when we care for them, we really do have a little understanding of what they're going through.
It's that weight, isn't it?
And is that just with age?
That's supposed to be with age and your muscles not being as strong and your bone density. Yeah, exhausted, isn't it? You think you've only walked from there?
Wearing this makes you realise when you see older people, be it out and about in supermarkets, when they're a bit slower than you, and you think, come on, hurry up. It's hard getting old. Oh, I have to sit down.
Not even strapped up. Go over that
I don't
way.
even know what I'm doing.
Think about how that's made us feel. Unstable. Yeah, a bit unstable. So we think about falls and trips. Do you want to come and see if you can get in the bath?
This is giving just a real outline of what it was like for my dad, really, getting older. I just wish I could have worn this when he was still here. I'm not even sure.
That's not even gonna, is it? Because it's gonna be really difficult, careful.
When he was sort of a bit down and a bit grumpy, going in to see him and going, "Hiya, Dad, you all right?" And him going, "Yeah, I'm all right." And me going, "Oh, why don't you cheer up?" And actually, he'd probably had blurred vision, felt weighted, was really tired, couldn't drive anymore. All his hobbies had gone. It just makes you understand a bit more.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'll be fine. When everything's moving forward so quickly, but you're getting older, getting slower, and I think it's really, really scary, not only physically, but mentally as well.
In the UK, studies suggest that 9 out of 10 older people often experience loneliness, which can affect their well-being and quality of life. Groups like Men's Sheds help people to socialise, learn skills and feel less isolated.
There are lots of men's sheds all across the UK, but we went to visit one in Northern Ireland.
Gordon is the chairman of the project. He started coming to the shed for support and companionship when his mother became ill.
We're like a big family. Yes, I joined about 10 years ago. I was caring for my mother. She had Alzheimer's. And when I joined the shed, it kept me sane. She died last year, God bless her. But 12 years looking after somebody with Alzheimer's is quite hard.
It's also been a lifeline for 75-year-old Ken.
In 2021, I was due to retire. I thought, what's this going to be like? It's going to be fun. No more work, no more getting up in the morning. And I'd heard a man shed, and to be honest, I thought about it and thought, I'm not going there, it's full of old blokes. And then in April, I lost my mother. And then August, I lost my wife. Excuse me. So I thought, I'll go down and give it, I'll give it a go. And I didn't. I came down, drove up a path, and knocked it in. And I said, you gotta go in. All right, Bram, what's happening? I came in, and the rest is history. What are we on the menu?
Well, it's green, so what do you think?
Pea and ham.
Pea and ham, yes.
But I'm still here, 2.5 years later, and I'm doing things that basically I wouldn't have done before. This is Michael. Michael, you're one of our older members, shall we say, but a man very fit and wise.
I'm 81 and I've learnt new things, and to me, every day you should be learning something new, and that's what keeps you going. Well, it's what keeps me going anyway. That's printed on a 3D printer.
I have met guys in the same situation as myself, and we do talk and discuss it. And it definitely does help, there's no doubt about it. We'll have our ups and downs, but there's no, I mean, I've never met so many men in a confined space that are so friendly and there for each other. And really that's what it's about at the end of the day. This is Sean. Sean's a new member. You fit it in well, mate, haven't you? And you enjoy it?
Brilliantly, yeah. Been here, I've always got family type of thing, you know. I'm in no rush home because there's nobody waiting for me.
If the man chef wasn't here, no, it'd be like cutting an arm off.
Just what a fantastic place. Makes me think about when my dad found his golf club when my mum had passed away, and he used to play golf. And I reckon that's what he found there. Company, being able to chat to people. He never said it, but I definitely think that was his place. So today's placement is in a care home, and I'm really, really, really excited about it. So I really hope this lives up to my expectations. I think we all have preconceived ideas of care homes, but I've been told this one is really, really special. So I can't wait to get up there, meet the older people and get stuck in. I feel so comfortable with older people. I don't know what it is. I think Mum and Dad having me at 44 and 46. The boys, my brothers, they're older than me. You're talking about 18, 20 years difference. And it was like having three dads sometimes, but in a really, really good way. And then when I got the part on EastEnders, over those years of, say, 10 to 16, you would have thought I'd be with the group of youngsters in EastEnders and hanging out with them. But I was so much more comfortable hanging out with the likes of June Brown and Barbara Windsor, Wendy Richard. I sort of gravitate to the older woman. For this placement, I'll be spending the day at the Royal British Legion's Golanus House Care Home in Warwickshire. My one worry is that it may be a little bit triggering. You know, I love an old man. So if I'm sat with an old man having a little chat about sport or whatever, you know, I may just really miss my dad. Hello.
Hi, Natalie, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to Golanus House. I'm Joanne, I'm the manager here.
Hi, Jo.
It's really nice to have you. There's lots of activities going on, so you can really get involved and learn a lot while you're here.
Fantastic. In the UK, there are over 17,000 care homes with more than 400,000 residents. I think being honest with yourself at a certain age, holding your hands up and saying, I can't live on my own anymore, must be one of the most terrifying things you could do. But I've been told that they focus on active living. They talk to the residents, talk to people about their passions, their hobbies, what they used to do, and they try and bring a tiny bit of that into the home. So I can't wait to meet everyone.
So Zach's around here waiting for you, I think. Oh, hi, Zach.
Hello.
This is Natalie.
Hi, Zach.
So Zach's a carer here.
When did you finish your MVQ and everything?
Oh, about a year ago now.
How did you find it?
Busy.
Yeah, and is elderly care kind of what you love best, do you think? Yeah.
So I'm going to take you down to see Alan.
Can you tell me about him?
I've been looking after Alan now for, about 2-3 years
Have you?
now. So he's an ex-baker. He did that for, 30 plus years.
Right.
So.
Hello, Alan.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Natalie.
Hello, Natalie.
It's lovely to meet you. Lovely to see you, Lucy.
So I've been doing Alan's meds for 2.5 years now. Alan is absolutely wonderful.
I don't mess about my notes.
Oh, no, my dad used to be like that.
All in. Straight in.
Never in doubt. I wish I could do the same.
What brings you here?
My last wife got dementia.
Yes.
And she was, and I couldn't cope with her.
No.
I mean, how I talk and how I am physically are two different things. I mean, I do need to use that. I'm
Yes.
not particularly good on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Being on my own with my wife, lips with my wife got pretty hairy.
Yes, I understand.
I was a different person to 3 years ago. It's another world when you come into a place. You give up everything, don't you, when you come into a care home? And this is your home.
Yes.
And it is a complete change of everything. They make it for you.
Yeah.
And Lucy, I mean, I've always adored her.
Oh.
Well, in fact, I adore, and I've often said to them, I wish I was younger, good-looking, and rich.
Well, you've got one of those. You're a very good-looking man.
In the UK, around 420,000 people over the age of 80 are carers for a loved one, saving the health and social care system billions of pounds every year. So Alan is our resident baker. He's actually going to be doing some baking with us this afternoon if you'd like to join in.
I think you can be really naive when you look at an older person. Alan was smart, well put together, he had a sense of humour, but obviously in the background he had things that he couldn't do anymore on his own. So to move into somewhere like the care home must be so difficult. But he's making the best of it. He's positive, cheeky, and doing things he really enjoys doing.
Lovely, Lucy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Yep.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Fantastic. Really lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Is it hard when you lose people?
Very much so. Yeah. So it's not a job that you can leave at the door.
No.
When we lose somebody, because we love them all like we love family.
Yeah.
We have to come out and we have to paint that smile on our face, and we have to go to the next resident as if nothing's happened.
Yeah, of course. Must be very difficult for you.
It's really hard. It's heart-wrenching.
Do you have a family at home?
I've got 3 young children.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hard to go home and then have that, you know?
Yes, yeah, again, paint that smile on. But it does have a knock-on effect with your family.
Of course it does.
I mean, everybody's supportive. But it's a lot of sacrifice. We miss sports days. We miss parts of Christmas with the family. We miss weekends, making memories like other people would. But we do it because we love the residents. And if we didn't, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's not just a job, what they do. It's a vocation. They do lots of night shifts. They're doing hours and hours upon end without seeing their children or their own families. It's a massive job to undertake, but you can tell they love it. After an insight from Lucy on the tougher elements of working in a care home,
Well, in here we've got flour.
Yes.
Right.
It's time for Alan to show us his bread making skills.
Somebody has to get up and do some work.
And that'll be you, Alan?
Yeah, unfortunately. Right, you can see that's come together, can't you?
Yeah, very much so.
When you've been doing this for 70 years, you'll be able to do it like this as well.
Yeah.
Right, that's the dough put together. Right, you want to have a go at that?
Yes, please.
You're stretching the dough out, that's it. You can start next week, 3 shillings and 6pence an hour.
It's so important for the residents to have had their lives outside and they've come to the care home, and instead of thinking my life's over, they're still doing their hobbies as much as they can. Galana's house has made sure that Alan still makes bread, and also the interaction between them all. As soon as an activity starts, their senses, everything changes, and the conversation becomes easier, there's more laughter, and there's more fun. Do you like to knit or crochet?
I was 4 when I learnt how to knit.
Really?
At school.
Oh, it's trendy now, Margaret.
Hey?
Oh, the youngsters are knitting now.
Are they?
Yeah, it's really trendy. Right, look at this plait he's making. Lovely.
I want 4,000 by lunchtime.
Hobbies are really important to keep the brain and the mind and everything alive. That really struck a chord with me. Do I have enough interests? What do I do? Apart from cleaning, washing, worrying about the children. See you later. Thank you.
See you in a bit, guys.
Next, Zach takes me to see 95-year-old Ron on the indoor cycling machine.
Hi, Ron.
How are we doing? All right.
How you doing?
Thank you. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, no, with it.
I'm going to join in.
To help them stay active, residents compete with other care homes to collectively cycle the most miles each month.
Where are you cycling?
We're going to Land's End.
Why did you choose Land's End, Ron?
Well, I used to live in Cornwall and we often used to go to Land's End.
Oh, how lovely.
Broke my wife's heart to leave there.
Oh.
But it was all about the job.
What did you do, Ron?
Well, I was not a very good accountant.
I bet you were.
If I'd have been a good one, I would have bought this place, you see.
Yeah. What's the best bit about this exercise for you?
I think it's about getting the exercise first.
Yes.
And some nice scenery, then that helps. It helps a lot. Another word with the bloke who set the levels on this machine. It's like going up Mount Everest, isn't it?
Well, you've done your 15 minutes now.
Oh, I've done it?
You've done it. Over 4 kilometres, nearly 5.
Relax and look normal now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Thank you. It's been lovely spending time with you today.
Pleasure knowing you.
You got your stick, Ron.
Are you the EastEnders lady? Or?
Yes.
I've been with somebody famous.
Care home costs vary depending on where you live in the UK, but the average cost of a fully self-funded place ranges from about £1,100 to £1,500 per week.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
Gosh, that looks amazing. Lovely. Where's Margaret? I'm going to show Margaret.
So selling an average UK house would only pay for about 3 to 5 years of care.
There we are. It's very hot, be careful. Care homes have that sort of, you think, oh, I'm going to sit there all day on my own, it's going to be miserable.
I was told this was a very good home.
Well, it is.
And I would enjoy it, and it's proved to be true.
That's wonderful.
Where we've visited is so special and so beautiful. Not everybody can get access to a care home like that.
Go on away with you.
All right, see you later. I've absolutely loved today, and I think I still find elderly care my favourite. I can't help it. I love the old boys, and it's all down to my dad. It really, really is. But I think my biggest take home from today is just thinking about everybody I've met and how kind they all are and how willing they are to be just so empathetic, and the feeling of these people, I can't quite describe it. It's just a feeling where your shoulders go down and you feel safe around these people. And I suppose that's what caring's about, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling loved. What a week that was. I've really loved it, but it does remind me of my dad. Made me miss him a lot. And I'm very, very lucky because I've got such a lovely family to talk to, and we all share our thoughts on when we do miss Dad. So I've got my big brother Tony coming round tonight. Have a good old chat. Tony is 15 years older than me. He's very supportive. He's a great talker. We sit here for hours putting the worlds to right. He's a really great brother. I've got to tell you about what I've been doing this week. So we went to this amazing care home. They have got a timetable that me and we'd go there now.
Really?
I promise you we would move in there now. There's quiz nights, dances. I hope that there's a lot of places like that. I'm not sure if there are. I'm 15 years younger than you.
Mm.
But do you think about old age?
No.
You don't?
Try not to.
It scares you?
Terrifies me. I'm terrified of being alone when I'm old. For a lot of men, it becomes very easy to be alone. Unless you're a very gregarious person and they've got a massive circle of friends and, that's quite rare.
Mm.
So for me, it's that feeling of I don't want to be isolated. And that's why I don't want to think about it, because I've seen it in hospitals.
Mm.
When Dad was in hospital.
Oh, so many people did we see just on their own?
On their own.
Day?
No, I don't want to be like that.
No.
But at 57, I'm sort of closer to 60 than 50.
Yes.
And then before you know it, you're going to be staring at 70.
Yeah. However, you can keep yourself young.
Looking at all of these people, especially males, I have to say, I feel like males need to feel like they're doing something, that they've got a hobby. I mean, look at Dad. When I look back to the latter years, we'd be sort of really excited that he liked the birds, do you remember?
Yeah.
And we'd go, he's got an interest, he's looking at the birds, and you, Sharon would go out and buy a bird feeder and I'd buy a bird book, you know, a bird book.
Or he had his roses that he was growing and stuff
So
like
we
that,
bought him a million roses.
Well, you know that. I should lie awake at night thinking, what are we going to do about Dad? He can't live in that flat on his own, he's falling over, we're running up there to get him off the toilet. It was terrible. And then you ring me one day and said, I found this place and it's got an annex for Dad. And it was like this weight had just been completely lifted off me. I felt like you'd saved my life. And for me, I cannot tell you how grateful I am for that.
But I love doing it, you know that anyway.
I know.
And I'd do it for you.
Yeah, well, you better look forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of what you're doing.
Thank
you. Know,
you.
it's amazing, it really is. So well done.
Thank you. I think the life cycle is amazing, but also heartbreaking. We start off as tiny children that need constant looking after. We grow up, we gain independence, and we go off into the world and live our lives. And then we end up possibly needing care again. It is absolutely fundamental that we need good carers. As soon as I think of dementia, it brings me to Barbara Windsor.
The hardest thing that I had to do was let Barbara go into a care home. I felt like a dagger going through my heart.
Find the white shirt and put it on, write a 3-sentence note to your family and put it in an envelope.
I just kept thinking, this is like a nightmare.
Find something useful to do.
This is like one of those nightmares where you wake up in a cold sweat and you think, please don't let me ever have that nightmare again. Step into the shoes of a carer in the Open University's interactive care home. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to explore how you could make a difference. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, aged 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge. Day one at college. Can't quite believe it. Doing something I've always wanted to do. Training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime. I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old. At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom. Mummy's first day back at school. And gaining on-the-job experience on placements. Over. Go, go, go! I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
It's not fair. Life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache. It must be such a tough job for you. And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments. So today is the day I think I'm most worried about when it comes to all the different parts of the course, because it's Dementia Day. It's such a cruel, cruel disease. It's a really scary one.
I'm very fortunate that within the family circle, close-knit, we haven't experienced dementia in the family yet. But as soon as I think of dementia, it brings me to Barbara. Lovely Barbara Windsor, who I worked with for many, many years. I was 10 when I started EastEnders, and I remember seeing Barbara in the corridor, and this tiny little woman, full of energy, so friendly, so kind to everybody, a true professional. When she came back to work to film her final episodes, she'd been diagnosed with dementia, and you know, it was hard to see. She was a different lady, but she managed to do the episodes brilliantly well, and in great style and finesse, you know, left on a huge high and left how she wanted to leave. As the illness progressed, I visited her at home with Scott, her husband, who is now my agent and really great friend. It was the first time I realised what the disease did and how it changed someone, you know. So I think today's going to be really important for me to really understand dementia a bit more. So yeah, I'm apprehensive, but I think it's going to be really, really interesting.
Almost 1 million people in the UK are living with dementia, a collective term for a set of conditions that affect the brain, impacting how people process information, remember, and think.
Today we are looking specifically at dementia. We are very lucky to have Training to Care with us, who are going to provide a virtual experience of what it might be like to live with dementia. All right.
Pioneered in the early 2000s by American professor P.K. Bevel, the Virtual Dementia Tour Bus is an interactive, immersive experience designed to simulate the challenges faced by people living with the condition.
Right, shoes off.
Shoes off?
Shoes off.
For this lesson, we're split into pairs, but what Scarlett and I don't know is that before we even get on the bus, the experience has already begun.
Right, put these in your shoes, spiky side up, then put your shoes back on.
So the first thing me and Scarlett were asked to do was place some insoles into our shoes, not just any insole, plastic with spikes.
Hold your hands out. All right, higher.
And the man was very, very blunt, very short, didn't really look at me, give me any eye contact.
Higher.
He was very condescending. Me and Natalie were both looking for a bit of reassurance of what we were going into, but obviously we didn't get that.
And then we put some gloves on. The gloves were 2 or 3 sizes too big, and some of the fingers were sewn up.
Take these, hold them, do not put them on. During the next few minutes, we will attempt to give you a sense of what dementia might be like. Your physical and sensory abilities will be altered. Do not remove any of the equipment until told to do so. Follow me.
The way he treated me made me feel very, very uncomfortable. I felt quite on edge and nervous about the whole experience. I didn't quite know what was coming. The noise in those headphones was like when you're trying to tune in an old-fashioned radio station, but also with voices. Very frightening noise.
Find the white shirt and put it on. Write a 3-sentence note to your family and put it in an envelope. Set the table for 4. Fold all of the towels. Fill a cup half with water and drink it.
He started giving instructions, quite a lot of information in a very fast-paced manner.
Match 6 pairs of socks.
I couldn't understand him whatsoever. All I got from that command was the word socks. I was so confused.
You get your hair out your eyes.
Wearing the glasses made the room feel very blurry, out of focus. It made your whole world change.
Natalie, you hungry? You come mate? A little bit of yogurt? Try and have a little bit for me, otherwise you're not going to feel too... I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Find something useful to do.
He then started to be very, very abrupt.
They're not yours. There you go, we've put them away.
He was getting impatient.
I was trying to pick things up. My hands weren't working properly. And every time I went to do something, he would come behind me, stopping me doing what I wanted to do.
That's all right. I've got all of them. Don't worry about it. Go get yourself a cuppa.
And as soon as I'd found the cup, he was on to the next order. I couldn't finish anything. It's horrible being out of control. And I become very, very frustrated very, very quickly. I felt angry, actually. And I just kept thinking, this is like a nightmare. This is like one of those nightmares where you wake up in a cold sweat and you think, please don't let me ever have that nightmare again.
Write a letter to your family.
My granddad has dementia, so this was very eye-opening for me to see. Because everyone thinks dementia is just memory loss. However, this shows that it's not. He sees hallucinations, and we're very quick to shut them down, and we're like, oh, well, that's not there, stop seeing it. But it must be actually quite scary for him, seeing these things, thinking they're real, and someone to tell you that they're not there.
All done. You okay?
Quiet now.
How are you feeling?
Very confused. It's made me realise maybe we should be a bit nicer to him and be a bit more open-minded to what he sees rather than just shut it down completely.
All done. All done. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
Your mouth's saying good, your face is saying I'm not sure.
No, it's just amazing, isn't it? Incredible.
Definitely feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, I promise.
I couldn't help but think about Barbara. To think that that's what she was going for every day. Facilitator Michael has brought us back to the classroom for a debrief about our experience.
How are you all feeling? I love that. That was absolutely nothing. So, what did you think of me before I put you through the experience?
Nasty.
No, straight in there and after.
Yeah, nasty, rude, and no eye contact, I noticed.
Your tone of voice.
Tone of voice, yeah. It's a bit flat, wasn't particularly interested. Anything else?
No pleases, no thank
No pleases,
yous.
no thank yous. There's nothing there that's like really nasty, is there? So no pleases and thank yous. Well, how easy is it to forget a please or a thank you? Sounding disinterested? How easy is it to sound disinterested if you're busy, if you're tired, if you're listening to the same story for the 100th time that day, which can happen with people living with dementia quite a lot of the time. No eye contact. I'm busy doing a job, so I don't look up when I'm talking to you. These are all really easy little things that a lot of us do, but I don't think we realise the effect it has on people living with dementia. Did any of you think somebody living with dementia might hear that racket going on? That was given to 75 people living with various types of dementia. 72 of those people said that's what I hear, or something similar to that. And there was a few people that said they hear that even when they're sleeping. How would you describe how those insoles felt?
Spiky.
Spiky? They're designed to give you an idea of what peripheral neuropathy might feel like. It's basically where your nerve endings stop working properly.
I always thought dementia was about memory loss. I had absolutely no idea that they were the things people were living with.
A lot of people living with dementia will have limited peripheral vision. It's really easy to make someone scared if we don't approach them from the front. They're taking things away and they're getting involved. You see people doing this all the time. We think we're helping, but we're not. If you guys see anyone doing something, is it hurting anyone? If the answer to that question is no, do you need to get involved? No. Does that sound easy to do? Do you think it's easy to make mistakes? Really easy.
My grandma has dementia and she's currently bedbound. Being able to experience that, it made me realise what I can do for her to make her feel safer and make it easier for her to communicate with me. Dementia is such a misunderstood disease. After that, you will realise how much more it is than just forgetting a few things.
If you've met one person living with dementia, you've met one person living with dementia. Every single person is different. Thank you very, very much.
It's opened my mind completely. People living with dementia find it really hard to process everyday things, everyday conversations. Everything is a struggle. It's certainly something that we won't forget. There are so many people involved in care, that aren't doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals, and there is one very special man in Northern Ireland who's using his skill to help and care for people living with dementia.
Hey Patrick, chop time.
Loves you, Lenny.
Oh I love him too though. I love him more.
It's the height between that and the Shrubinus. It's
That's
the
it.
highlight of this week.
Well, I'm not going to do your feet today, like.
For nearly 10 years, Lenny has been a dementia-friendly barber.
So what are we doing for you today? Just the usual?
With a careful combination of classic tunes, good chat and the right scissors, Lenny brings his skills to care homes all over Northern Ireland.
Because I didn't know what I wanted to be all my life, I never really had a calling. And once I started doing this and I realised this is my calling, I'm happy, I love what I do, this is what I'm meant to be doing now in life, basically. Hello. Well, how's it going?
Oh, good, thanks.
You okay?
Because they can't get out, he brings it in. The men just adore him and they really look forward to him coming in.
You've good skin. What age are you now? 80. 80? My goodness.
They're all individuals and he remembers every single one of them and everything about them, and it makes them feel great and wanted.
That's me hanging outside a helicopter.
How many years ago was that?
Yeah, too long ago.
For me, it's a sense of normality. You know, everybody enjoys going to the barber shop. Coming into the barber shop is just normal for men. Every day is different in the care home. You know, you might have a gentleman that's maybe just nice and calm. Some might be quite angry or agitated. And for me, it's all about making that person feel safe. It could be a simple tap on the shoulder, a nice handshake. How are you? A nice smile. Good morning. Just because you have a diagnosis of dementia, it doesn't mean that, you know, life is over. Can we head back for me?
Having Lenny visit clearly means the world to them, not only for his friendship, but to feel a sense of pride, to still feel smart. You know, that is so important.
Take a shout. Look after yourself, okay? And I'll see you next time.
So I'm off to meet Scott today. He was married to the amazing Barbara Windsor. And as we all know, Barbara was living with dementia. And since going on that dementia bus, I feel like I've got a new understanding of what he's been through. And I just want to go and see him, have a nice chat. And I also think it will really help my placement coming up at the dementia care home. I met Barbara back in 1994. I just remember her presence. She just held the room. It didn't matter who was in that room. As soon as Barbara walked into it, A, she lit it up, and B, everybody listened to her. Back in the late 90s, I used to be out and about, shall we say, mixing with the hoi polloi of celebrity world. And I went out with H one night from Steps, and I remember waltzing into work, very hungover. And H and I were on the front of the Sun. And I remember Barbara standing in makeup. Are you all right? You okay, are you? Did you have a nice evening? And it was her sort of warning in a very friendly way to not get too big for your boots and to remember work comes first.
Nah, you okay?
I'm good. Those things about professionalism, etiquette, being on time, knowing your lines, I definitely got from Barbara. I mean, what I've been doing with the course, being in someone's shoes with dementia, having that empathy now. I just thought of you the whole way through, you and Barbara.
I knew hardly anything about what was to come with dementia. No. I had no idea that dementia was going to affect her mobility. It was going to affect everything about our relationship. Mm. I became her carer. Mm. And I was having to do things for Barbara which she never would have wished me to have had to do.
Of course.
To look after her. Mm. And you do literally have to learn on the job. Mm. I had to learn that when Barbara said something that didn't make sense to me, or that I knew was wrong, at first I'd argue with her.
Yeah.
And I'd contradict her and I'd say, Barbara, that's not right.
Yeah.
And it took me time to understand, to go with her reality. Mm. What I realised now, the reason I used to get irritable with her and contradict her is because I was so scared. I can remember the first time she called me from upstairs and she was crying and I said, what's the matter, Bar? And she said, I don't know how to choose an outfit. Something she'd done all her life.
When did you start to have help with the care?
That was after about 4 years. I was her primary carer for the first 4 years. I tried to do everything. Because you want to, that's what you want to do for your loved one. You feel it's your place, your responsibility, and there's no one that is going to care for a loved one like you. The hardest thing that I had to do was let Barbara go into a care home. And I remember her neurologist said to me, Scott, you've taken this as far as you possibly can. I felt like a dagger going through my heart because I thought, how can I let her go to be with strangers?
Yes.
And I'm going to be here living in our home that we'd shared, you know, for nearly 27 years.
I think, especially for loved ones, partners, someone you've spent a whole life with, sitting on the sofa every night, eating together, leaving somebody in a care home, going home on your own, it's very isolating. It's a very lonely place.
Caring for Barbara was number one, most likely the biggest privilege of my life. But it was also possibly one of the hardest things that I've had to do in my life.
To see the care that Scott gave Barbara, it's all you ever want really out of a partner. And he just did her so proud. Talking to Scott, it's going to help me so much when I go to my placement. And as much as I'm nervous about it, I really want to do the best I can. Today, I'm back in Warwickshire at the care home where I did my last placement. But this time, I'm visiting their purpose-built dementia unit.
Hi, Nat.
Hi again, Jo.
Nice
How
to
are
have you back.
Thank
Brought the sunshine with you.
Nice to see
Come
you.
on, I'm going to take you over to Poppy Lodge.
Opened in 2011, the Royal British Legion's Poppy Lodge provides residential care for members of the armed forces and their families living with dementia.
Hi, baby.
Today, I'll be shadowing daycare manager Amy.
So this is Peter's board.
And the first resident I'll be meeting is Peter, who's been here for 3 years.
Hello, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
This is Natalie.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
After serving in the army in his early life, Peter is now living with Alzheimer's disease. With an ageing UK population, the number of people with Alzheimer's is predicted to rise to 1.4 million by 2040.
That's lovely. What's that, Peter?
Well, that's the bit that it gets worn off.
So what happens when you're old?
It's true.
Eh?
Absolutely true.
Pete, he loves anything. He likes collecting things, feeling things, looking at photographs. That's why it's so important for us to put everything out, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen your board with all of your wonderful family and your lovely rugby pictures.
Yes, that's true.
You were great at you loved your rugby, did you?
Yeah. Anyway, I tell you what, the best thing you could do is no, he's got the 4. He's got the.
Pete, did you enjoy playing rugby?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember what position you played? Were you part of the midfield? Field?
Oh, yes.
Immediately, you could just tell how safe and secure Peter felt with Amy. She's building these relationships and friendships all the time. And I think the compassion that you need, caring for someone with dementia, is so, so important. The care home regularly holds themed events for its residents.
West Virginia,
Research shows that music can engage multiple areas of the brain at once, particularly those linked to memory, emotion and movement.
You ready for a swing? Ready for a swing?
My swing! Very good. Seeing the party in full swing, the music was playing, the room was decorated. It really wasn't the dementia unit that I thought I was going to walk into. To see the joy on people's faces was really, really lovely.
Events like this are a vibrant part of life at Poppy Lodge.
We'll go and get some nice food.
Oh, we're all going, Jean. Come on then.
But now it's dinner time and a chance for me to learn how to best support residents in their everyday routines.
We have 2 different option plates.
Okay.
And we offer them both plates and they choose what they'd like. Thank you.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah, love to help. Hello, John. Would you like hot, or cold? What one would you like? You'd like that one? You're giving that person a choice. You're not plonking a plate of food down that they may not want. Something warm, Jean, or something cold?
They can be together.
Okay. Jean would like both. You're giving them freedom. Oh, here we are, look. If we put it here, I wouldn't put it in there because it might taste a bit funny for you.
Oh,
there we are, and that'll be lovely with your pasty.
Oh,
yeah, it'd be nice.
That's really nice, isn't it?
That's it, yeah. There's so many skill sets involved in being in a dementia setting. It's a real balance, actually, and it is a skill, because if you shout, they can be overwhelmed by that. So it's about being gentle, but being able to be heard. I think I could do this. I could do it every day.
Reports suggest that hundreds of thousands of people living with dementia in the UK are cared for in residential homes. And as a manager, Jo sees every side of that experience.
Are you doing it, every day?
Yeah.
How do you keep it all up all the time?
Well, I think because we're really passionate about it, we've done it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think what we see is we see the real difference in people's lives that you can make. So people come from really, they've really struggled at home probably, their families, relationships may have broken down. And that's why I think it's really great, because I think some people think that, coming to care is a failure. It's not. I think sometimes you get to that part of your journey and it's the best option for the person and for yourself.
Yeah.
When you come into care, you can re-establish the relationships because you haven't got to do, the gatekeeping. You haven't got to be the carer. You can be the husband, the wife, the daughter again. And I think some people struggle with the guilt because they've promised to always look after that person, but you are looking after them, but in a different way.
But you're doing the best thing you can.
Absolutely.
As nighttime approaches, the staff change into PJs.
Pyjamas are on.
Oh, nice pyjamas.
Yours are lovely as well.
Thank you.
People with dementia can struggle to keep track of time, so this idea was developed to help signal bedtime and the transition from day to night.
Hello, Monica. Hi, Monica. This is Natalie.
You okay? I'm sorry, they're chilly, aren't they?
Another resident in the care home is Monica. She's been here for the last 2.5 years and is living with Alzheimer's disease.
Monica was very, very gentle, very warm, very motherly. Amy said you used to be a nurse.
Oh, where?
You were a nurse.
It was something I wanted to do from when I was this big.
Oh. You must have had a heart full of care from little.
I think my husband's at home now.
Yeah.
He's got back from his travels. Amazing how the time flies, doesn't it?
Monica's husband Tom passed away in 2022.
I'll ring Tom when I get down here.
Yeah.
That's not a big
Just going to go in here, Monica. This is you.
I always remember Scott saying to me, go with the story.
That's my hubby.
Oh, he's very handsome.
There's your little doggy.
He's lovely.
He is lovely.
Oh.
All right.
Been together a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. A beautiful couple.
Really beautiful.
We're
Whatever anyone's saying to you with dementia, just go along with the story. Don't confuse them anymore. That's where they are. That's the moment they're in. Don't tell them that's wrong.
Hopefully you'll be able to come tomorrow.
Oh, good. That'll be good. I hope so. Monica, before you go to sleep, would you like a little bit of lip balm for your lips? A little bit of that for your lips before you go to sleep.
Thanks. Shall I do it?
I'll do it. Do you want me?
Will you?
Of course. I always used to do this for my dad because he got dry lips in the night. Thank you for letting me come and say goodnight to you. Have a lovely sleep now, won't you?
Oh, so.
Thank you for a lovely day, sweetheart.
Oh, bless you, thank you.
It's okay.
You've looked after me.
Always will, sweetheart. Good night and God bless.
Good night and God bless you too. Mwah.
If you were going to sit and learn from anybody, it would have been Amy. I could have watched her all day. She just made things seem so effortless and she was so kind.
Nurses together.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Night-night, sweetheart.
Night-night. Nurses together. Oh, it must be such a tough job for you.
It is.
You know, a lot. But like you say,
it's so rewarding at the same time. Yeah.
So rewarding.
Yeah.
This placement for me has really lighted a fire inside my belly.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you for coming.
No, I really mean it. Thanks, Amy.
I'd love to do this. And if I get my level 3 MVQ, I could do that. I'd be qualified to do that.
So today we are doing bereavement, end-of-life care, which is why I'm doing the course. I was saying to him, it's okay, you can go now. Yeah. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was such a gift.
I've got the exam now and I so want to pass this.
No going back. Fingers crossed.
Wondering if care work is for you? The Open University unlocks how everyday life experiences could open the door to a fulfilling role. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to discover more. I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job, age 10, on hit BBC soap opera EastEnders. I've only ever had one job, but I've always wondered what I would have done if I wasn't an actress. Now, I'm a mum in my 40s. I've left Albert Square and I'm ready to embrace a new challenge.
Day one at college. Can't quite believe it.
Doing something I've always wanted to do, training to be a carer. I'm absolutely petrified, but I am determined to do it well, give it the best I've got and see what happens. With an ageing population, it's estimated that over half of us will need care in our lifetime.
I'm absolutely shattered. It's hard getting old.
At a time when there's a shortage of care workers, I'll be heading back to the classroom.
Mummy's first day back at school.
And gaining on-the-job experience on placements.
Over.
Go.
I'll hear people's stories firsthand.
But
it's not fair.
Life's not fair generally, is it?
Share their heartache.
It must be such a tough job for you.
And determination.
See the real difference in people's lives that you can make.
I just hope I've got what it takes to care for people from their first days to their last moments.
I genuinely can't believe that we're near the end. It's my last placement, so it all feels pretty crazy, but I've still got that exam to do, and I've still got work to be done. So today we are doing the subject in which is why I'm doing the course. Bereavement, end-of-life care, It could be quite emotional, and it could bring back a lot of memories for me, you know, losing Dad. I found it a really amazing experience when I was with my dad when he passed away. And I think it doesn't get spoken about enough. I think we're all really scared of it, but it's the most inevitable thing and we all know it's going to happen.
Good morning, everyone.
In our final class of the course, we will be joined by a bereavement counsellor.
So it is quite a sensitive and emotional topic. So we've got Liz with us from Garden House Hospice.
Hi, everybody.
Liz has 20 years' experience as a counsellor, and for the past 5, she's worked in hospice care. Today she's here to share that knowledge. First, a task, exploring what end-of-life care really involves.
Qualities and skills you need to support someone through bereavement or end-of-life care. What qualities? Empathy, patience.
Communication.
Yeah. I would say humour.
Yeah.
Because it's good to laugh in sad situations.
I think when you're 16 and 17, if you haven't lost someone, death can be something that you don't really think about. So it's a sensitive one, I think, for youngsters.
What would your worries be if you had someone that you were caring for that was going to not be here anymore?
What words to use? If they were saying, like, I just don't want to be here anymore, I wouldn't know what words to say to them.
My grandma, she's living with dementia and bedbound. And I haven't been going to see her as much because I really struggle seeing her in that position. It's really hard.
I think you have to talk about loss, grief, if you are going to work in care. And it's hard to have a human being in front of your eyes and 1 minute they're there and the next second they are gone. It's tough.
What was it like caring for your dad?
It was an honour and a privilege because I lost my mum when I was 19, but it was a shock. I had my Sunday dinner with my family, Sunday, woke up Monday to a phone call to say Mum's dead. So I've had both sides of it.
Was there a certain one more difficult to
Process?
Yeah.
The shock.
Natalie being so open about her experience was really, really important to me because although it's a hard subject to talk about, how are we meant to support somebody going through that without knowing about it?
Next, the lesson moves on to hospices.
Palliative care. It's about helping them live really well, comfortably, with a condition that we can't actually make them better from. Hospice isn't just where you go to die. We have lots of people coming in for symptom management, so like pain control.
I saw a hospice as a negative place because my nan died there. Throughout that lesson, I kind of got an insight as to what it actually does, and it's not, they will die, they will pass away, which I didn't really see it as because I've known 2 people to go to a hospice and unfortunately didn't get to come home, so I think it was good for me to realise what it was.
What do you think people you're supporting might be anxious or worried about? That
fear of leaving people behind, making sure that they've done their job and everyone's okay around them.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of evidence that actually people sometimes need permission to die. Letting that person that's very close to dying know it's okay, you can go, we're fine.
I would not change the opportunity I had to be with my dad at the end of his life for the world. Dad had been feeling really tired. He just wasn't right. And we went to the hospital and he had a little scan and consultant came out shaking like a leaf and he said, your dad's got a AAA aneurysm and it could burst at any moment. And he said, oh, there's nothing we can do. I remember driving home thinking, I don't think I'll ever do this journey with you again. I think it was about, I want to say 10 days, 12 days. Yeah. The final moments were breathtakingly hard, but quite incredible, really. And yeah, I just remember holding his hand and stroking his arm and just saying, it's okay, you can go now, we're all good. You've done your job, you've done everything right. We all love you, we're all okay, we're all going to look after each other and you can go now. That was very special. I just feel very grateful that I could do that for him because he was the best dad in the world.
How can we support someone that's grieving?
Give you time and space.
Yeah.
And don't expect the person to talk.
Yes, that's a really good answer. I'm really grateful that you're all training to do this work. It's really important, and we really need lots of people like you with that heart to actually go out and care for people that need your caring. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want you to think about one thing that you're really going to take away from today.
Grief never stops. You don't grieve for someone and then it's over. It just changes. You change as a person. It shapes who you are. It shapes how you look at the world. You just get better at coping with it. I just thought Liz was so fascinating, so I wanted to have a little chat with her because I'm so interested in the subject.
I just wanted to thank you because it was such a lovely session. From a young age, we should talk about loss and grief because
Definitely.
whether you like it or not, it's going to happen to you.
It is.
When I lost my mum, it was such a shock and I did not deal with it at the time at all. I pushed it away and it actually wasn't until Dad passed away where it hit me. It took me a long while to be able to be sad, to not feel guilty when you're happy. And I did all the things that you said. I was very much saying to him, it's okay, you can go now.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was such a gift.
And it is such a gift, you know,
because I feel so honoured to have been able to do that. You know, it's an honour, and I do truly feel if I could be in a room with people to explain to them and say to them, do you know what? I want you to be able to do this. It's going to make you feel so much better in the future.
Yeah.
That I would love to support people through that because it's scary, but time spent with the people you love, that shared experience.
We need to celebrate not death, but the person that has died in a different way to the formal way we do once that person's died.
Give us a hug. I need to cry and a hug. Oh.
It was so cathartic talking to her because I don't think I've ever sat with a grief counsellor. So it almost felt like I was getting counselling, which possibly I've needed for a long time.
Do you want me to cut anything out?
I was just about to give you a board. Throughout this college course, I've been so thinking about Grandad. Liz, who's kind of a bereavement counsellor, came in and did a class on losing people and all of that sort of stuff. And I actually got quite upset.
Did you?
Yeah, sort of talking about how lucky we were really to have Grandad at home.
It was really good to have him at home. I don't remember a time where Gran didn't live with us.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember a time.
It'll be 5 years, which feels like yesterday. So Eliza would have been 10 and Joni would have been 4. Hard ages, especially when you've had the privilege of living with your granddad. We talk about Grandad all the time, and I find that a real comfort now. Today, I'll be going on my last placement. I look back and I love everything about the placements, everything I've achieved.
I want that! I want that!
I feel like I've learned a lot from healthcare professionals.
All done.
Everybody I met on my placements were fantastic. You look nice straight. I had little Jackson and Iris. They were so, so cute. I had Lisa and Gary, my favourite couple ever. You must be very proud of her.
Yeah, she's a superstar.
We had Alan, Peter. Every night now when I put my pyjamas on, I just think of Monica, tucking her in.
Have a lovely sleep now, won't you?
There's been some brilliant people, and I'd love to go and see them again.
What colour would you like it?
Red.
I think whatever I do, whatever job I'm doing, everything I've learned will make me a better person. For my final placement before my exam, I've come to a hospice in Hertfordshire.
I think it's a really special day today because obviously we're coming to the end really of the course and of the placements, and it all feels kind of quite final and the end of stuff.
Good morning.
Hi Sarah, how are you?
Medical Director Sarah has organised for me to shadow one of the hospice's counsellors.
What I'm going to do is take you down to a member of our counselling team called Nadine.
Okay.
And she's meeting with Kent.
Okay.
Kent has motor neurone disease.
Motor neuron disease is a progressive illness which affects the nerves that control movement.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi there.
You must be Kent.
I am.
Hi, nice to see you.
Very good,
Good
nice
to
to
see you.
Currently there is no cure, but treatments can help manage symptoms and improve comfort.
We support in many different ways. A lot of people think about the hospice and think, that it's just end-of-life care, but it's a lot more than that. Part of that work here is to support people so that they can navigate through what is really challenging.
Primarily I come now just for physical exercise on my limbs to try and keep them moving.
Okay.
So that's what I do. I've lost mobility, I've lost the ability to go anywhere, so then friends or acquaintances, spontaneous things become really difficult. It's positive.
Yeah.
You know that you have another place where you can go and meet up with people.
Have you found people shy away from you?
I find people are very awkward. It does make you feel strange when you're standing there trying to talk to somebody that you've talked to lots and you don't feel they think you're in the room. So I'll ask my wife right in front of me, so how is he?
Yeah.
And I think, well, I'm right here.
I'm here.
My wife and I share this saying, life happens for us, not to us.
Oh, it's very brave of you to be so positive.
No, I don't think it's brave at all. We're all only here for a certain amount of time. So
Yeah.
to me, in this kind of situation, make the best of it.
How are you feeling about the future?
It'll happen. I don't know, say, how long the inevitable will be, but I don't dwell on it, but just make sure you're thinking that way and understand that that's the way it's going to be.
Chatting with Kent, it's obvious that the hospice setting for him is a lifeline that he needed. To know that your future isn't long, but to still have a smile on your face and make the best of life. He was so positive.
It's really special that you've let me in today, and thank you for letting me meet you and be a part of this today, because
Yeah, anytime you
it's,
want to chat, that's fine with me too.
he loves to chat.
Yeah.
One of the biggest learning curves that I've discovered throughout the whole of this college course is whatever's going on in your life, if you can find some other people that are going through the same experience, that is a fantastic thing for your mental health, and you have someone to share it with.
So this afternoon, tell me what we're up to, what we're doing.
So this afternoon is all about remembering. So we gather people together so they have the opportunity to reflect on their loved ones.
Yes, yeah.
And have an opportunity to remember them.
Time to help prepare, as today more than 80 people will come together at the hospice's annual memorial afternoon.
In the beginning, the waves are 100 feet tall and crash over you without mercy. You never know what's going to trigger the grief. It might be a song, a picture, a street crossing, the smell of a cup of coffee. It can just about be anything, and the wave comes crashing. But in between the waves, there is love.
The waves of grief. So true. I can be absolutely fine on Dad's birthday, and then I'll go into a supermarket and see the breaded ham that he used to like, and the wave hits me like, the sharpest storm. You do feel bonded with these people because you share that grief, you share that pain. It's not a great thing to have in common with someone,
But to be surrounded by people that have lost is a powerful thing. Kerry works at the hospice and has first-hand experience of the care it provides.
Mum was diagnosed in the summer of 21. But when I took on the job here, Mum was in quite a good way. And then Mum kind of went downhill. We managed to get her in here on Christmas Eve. And she'd never been to the hospice. She'd never been in our inpatient unit, but she always said that's where she wanted to be. So it wasn't till late on Christmas Eve that she came in. And I remember walking through the door and Mum in bed and my sister in the armchair. Mum just looked so calm. Sorry.
Don't say sorry.
She just looked so calm. Like, I remember my dad messaging me saying the nurses had been in and given her a massage. They'd done like her skincare routine. They'd done all of that. I'm so grateful
that you got
everyone
her here as well.
For everything they did to get her here. So I am very passionate
about being here.
Yeah.
This memorial service gives families a chance to still have that link back to their loved one and where they passed. And I know how important that is. I know that when I walk into my dad's old bedroom, how I feel about being within that space. Final placement done. But I can't believe that that's the last one. I'm really going to miss it. I'm really going to miss it. But I've got the exam now. It's my last thing. And I so want to pass this because I want people to know that I've done my best and that I've really done this for real. Just got no idea what's going to come up. I suppose that's the point of an exam. Just so not used to exams. Very nerve-wracking. So, here we go. I'm sat here now trying to recall information and I'm completely blank, so that's really good, isn't it? It's going to really help me. But this does feel absolutely crazy. Feels like yesterday that I just started and I got my pass and I was all excited, and now today's the day. This is it. This is real now. Right, wish me luck. Gonna need it. Happy New Year. How are you doing? You okay? Yes. Good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Good. Ready to rock? I've worked very hard this last week. I've not stopped. I'm about to sit my first exam in 26 years. Fingers crossed. See you afterwards. Hello.
See your student ID, please.
There you go, sweetheart.
Thank you. If you go in the room, the invigilator will show you to your seat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
I think she's going to be understandably feeling really nervous, but actually she's worked really, really hard over this last year. We know she can do it. It's just coming into an exam sometimes, you don't know how a student's going to react, and so fingers crossed.
That was the quickest 90 minutes of my life. It went by in a complete flash. I feel a little bit dazed.
I genuinely don't know how I've done. I ran out of time. Done it now, nothing I can do. I've done it.
The exam may be over, but the wait for my results has just begun.
One of my favourite things about doing this course has been the amazing people I've met that work for charities, projects, all to help the health and social care sector. So while I sit and wait nervously for these exam results, I thought it would be a really good time to head over to Northern Ireland and see one of these amazing projects for myself.
I'm heading to Stormont, Northern Ireland's Parliament buildings in Belfast, where Rock Choir, the UK's largest community choir, has teamed up with the Northern Ireland Mental Health Arts Festival. Together, they're raising awareness of mental health issues and how singing can support people, even in the midst of grief.
We are singing Mountain by Sam Ryder.
Do you want me? Where do you want me?
Sure, slap bang in the middle.
Noelle is the co-chair of the festival, which explores the connection between the arts and mental well-being.
We're really about challenging the stigma, talking about our mental health and celebrating the power of the arts and creativity and self-expression, because it is an antidote to depression. The weight of grief and the void of loss just dissipates, I think. You know?
Absolutely.
Well, I suppose, and it dawned on me actually when we were singing today, and the words, we, like many families, have been bereaved by suicide. We've lost 2 sisters over a period of 20 years, you know, and we're not the only family, and this is a lifeline for me.
Mental health problems continue to be one of the biggest challenges in Northern Ireland, affecting an estimated 38% of adults.
I could not physically get the words out the first rehearsal. I just cried. The words are like an anthem. We're singing for our families, we're thinking of those we've lost, that we love, we're thinking of people who don't have a voice, and we really want to celebrate that.
It's wonderful to watch it. Many people who suffer with anxiety or different issues, to watch them more confident in themselves. See, when we leave rehearsals, everybody is just laughing,
beaming,
and chatting and on a high.
There was an outpouring of joy and overcoming things and feeling proud of themselves, being able to join in with them and feel that joy. You could feel what it meant to them to be a part of this choir. What a great experience and a great day. I genuinely can't believe that we're here. This is the day that I'm going to find out my exam results, a whole year of work, putting myself out of my comfort zone, the emotion of it all the people I've met, all boils down to today. I really want to pass this. I really, really want to prove to everybody that I can do it. Right, let's go and find out. Nina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm really good.
Oh,
so good to see you.
I'm so nervous.
You ready?
Yeah. Don't even know what I'm looking for. Can't remember looking at a result paper.
You'll see when you open it.
Oh God.
Okay.
Hands are shaking. Right, what we got? Merritt!
Oh, well done. Like, I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God, I'm so pleased.
Like, amazing, amazing.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yes, I did it.
Yes!
Honestly, I'm so happy for you.
Honestly,
Hello.
How you doing? Did you
How are
pass?
you all? How did you get on?
We done it. How about you?
Did you all do it?
Yeah. How about you? No.
Got a merit.
Well done.
This course has been fantastic. The people I've met, placements I've been on. I would like to continue this care journey. I feel like I've scratched the surface. I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, hold hands. Hold hands.
I will really miss the other students. I hope Tilly gets to do what she wants to do. I hope I see Enrique in the back of an ambulance, Scarlett as well, dressed up with her paramedic gear. I wish them all the best of luck. They're a great bunch.
Nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Step into the shoes of a carer in the Open University's interactive care home. Scan the QR code on screen now or visit connect.open.ac.uk/Natalie Cassidy to explore how you could make a difference.